He got a...
We are giving you these scriptures on our authority and by the authority of the prophets and the apostles, who came to open everybody's eyes to the fact that you are too manifestations of the divine. This discovery is the gospel, that is the good news, with the eternal energy of the universe and the love that moves the sun and other stars.
When KP is silent, he's still powerful, like a pharaoh in knowledge. Y'all think about it, when y'all done, I'll be over to the next one. Giving your mind and your ears direction. What you hear is perfection. When you disturb the Egyptian kings, death comes swift on wings. Either kiss the ring or get bit and sting, or it's dimethyltryptamine. That mean you die while you trip off of beings. No human beings what you're seeing. Only me in a huge coliseum, with slaves following me to their freedom, with trumpets and swords, and we're taking out the kingdom. When I rap, I'm Lord, and this is my Eden. I'm writing my laws for the snakes and treason. Chariots out the floor that I'm placing my feet in. Horses pull my microphone cord, I take a seat then. We thrust through my bedroom door straight into deep winds. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. I wrote on steles and pillars of master Killah and Jizza, and saw my own reflection crash into mirrors. The healer, shout out the RZA, the cure. My rhymes could be mistaken as cocaine lines so pure. I should've wrote this on aluminum foil. Light a torch beneath it, to the room is fumed with the royal, like Upper Egypt. Back in the days we used to fight if you scuffed a sneaker. Your name ring bells to the school if you snuffed a teacher. I used to rhyme off a boombox with a busted speaker. Back when Biggie and Tupac was just a feature. I started rhyming like I couldn't be touched by neither. I was only a child like King Tut, but deeper. While y'all poses on Instagram, I put roses in the pentagram. Scent in my nose when I kill a ram. I'm son of man, rappers think they goats but they still a lamb. So I use it for a coat and to warm my hands. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Meet the gray eyes Moses like a rocket cane, then turn into a serpent in my top reign. I'm certain that I'm not sane. The engineer, service in the clock train. Glock range, Dr. Strange, lineage, hemispheres. Hammers from the top crane, while handling the rock cane. Ran before the cops came, this manual was not named. Now they call me Rock Kane, the spotlight cool Jesus rapper. Half a brigand and half a militant, he's the master. Read the chapter, even after I can hear the demons' laughter. From A to Z, I found these letters between, written by Allah's hands, every step is supreme. Flew across the hot sands, turning breath into steam. To make nimbus clouds by dining on electric cuisine. In the center of it all, but still never be seen. The memoirs of Superman who flew ahead of his dreams. Clan of the 10 planet spheres, under one roof with me, combine them all. Made a W, like there's two of me. You guys, you gotta feel it like your moon degree. But who would see the breeze who stole heavy? Mental riding on the ferry. My flow across the wave valley, like riding on a jet ski. Turn to heavy, getting to heaven like the science has possessed me. Spirit in the body, use the iris to impress me. Calls from the astral plane, need a psychic to connect me. I gotta hand it to him, knowing lightning couldn't catch me. Run me the procedures, sweetest honey Indonesia. Staying on my D-Nars like money in Tunisia. While they studying how Nas ticks, I was with the Gnostics. Until I started rapping like I couldn't be touched by either. From poppin' sinners in intelligent hoods to God MCs, I was God, they was never this good. Heard the silence swept the room like a ghost when it's calm. And said you took their breath away, how they supposed to respond?
The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun. The crown of love, eternal light, glory, seat of the throne. I receive microphones, surely thine will shall be done, because there's nothing new under the sun.
Since inspiration always comes through a human vehicle, whatever truths I might utter to you will be distorted. My voice will be distorted, and you might mistake the meaning of what I said. Now, so therefore, everybody who receives divine inspiration, sometimes it comes for no reason that anybody can determine, and you can...
Had to drop a flex bomb on there. Let the fam know we in the building right here on the Wind Down Wednesday. I'm here. Killer Priest to be here. The Iron Soft for Hip Hop to be here in a few seconds, man. But on the screen, we got a special guest by special request. You understand? Hip Hop's innovator, one half of hip hop's most innovative duo. The most innovative duo in hip hop. They took the music that was out and said, we're going to do what we want to with it. You understand what I'm saying? Queen's best, Queen's flyest, Queen's finest. You understand? Queen's illest in the building. The one, the only, the chef is in the building. Real life chef. You understand what I'm saying? Prince Poe. Peace to God. Peace, Almighty. How you feeling?
Yo, peace, Almighty, man. It's a blessing to be here. I'm ready to fucking jump in and jump out the window. Like it's you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you acquire the knowledge, bro, this shit is just it's so easy, man. It's so easy to manifest the realities and just build upon it, man. Like, you know, it's more sad that people don't know how powerful they are, and they're like, you know, you knowledge, and then Killer Priest, y'all moving on that wave, like y'all. I don't give a fucks is up, bro. Like them shit is up, bro. Them shit is up. That shit is important, man. Them I don't give a fucks gotta be up, yo.
That's what it is. Look, you leading the charge, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how people still tune in. You know what I'm saying? But they still do tune in. You know what I mean? A lot of things you said before they transpired. So what it feel like to be in that space? Like, you was there as a warner, as a guide. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, blah blah blah.
It's a beautiful thing because you get to be the crazy guy. It's crazy. They're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. They wild, And when you understand history, past, present, and future, you completing a cipher of understanding. And it's like, yo, you gotta laugh at the pain. You gotta laugh at the reality. You gotta laugh at the systemic racism, and then acquiring knowledge to deal with it. Like, it's ain't deep. Like when cats be like, oh, y'all getting too deep and all. No, it's because you fell victim on your responsibility of who you are, and you get knowledge of self. But where do you stand at? Like, where do you stand at with once you acquire the knowledge of who you are and you're learning every day more of who you are, you repping not only the indigenous people, but you don't even know who like what you need to be doing to move forward. And when you make those decisions, you say, damn, I didn't know. But the greatest teacher is mistakes. So it's dope to be like, I taught myself how to do that because I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dope, man. And like, I watch, as a hip hop connoisseur, I watch Priest, shake and maneuver through the business. But one of the most inspirational things that he did was he didn't follow the mode. He figured it out. He found his own lane, man. Like, do you know how hard it is to be misled and misconstrued and miseducated? And then when you acquire the knowledge of self, you're like, oh, so I get to make mistakes. I get to be vulnerable. I get to be imperfect. That's the dopest shit you could ever do, bro. So when you reached out to me to do this, I felt like it was more of a duty than an acquirement to try to stay relevant. Like, I'm relevant within myself.
What is wrong?
You know what I'm saying? We here for a divine reason. So there's things that you do that I must acquire humility and patience to say, yo, Knowledge, man, show me how you made that brownie. Because the world is saying, nigga, this is the best brownie I ever fucking had in my life. You could say what the fuck you want. Nobody brownie like this brownie. What do you do from that point? You know, you resort back to student mode, and you learn, and you acquire the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding to say, I have the skills to make the brownie like him, but he's the creator of the brownie. Like, yo, I gotta fuck with this dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just so dope how life is a balance. You need resilience, but you need humility. Because at the end of the day, you don't make the brownie as good as he do. So you can say all that, you can talk all that fly shit, but he's the brownie master. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna fool yourself and try to compete with him in this delusional era that we're in now, where everybody has the right to say something about everything.
Right.
And you got killed like that back in the days. Being nosy and acquiring your theory to what should happen. Like, oh, word, you involved in this? So you gotta go too. You gotta go too. You have to go because you talking too much. Like, talking too much got you tapped. And you return into the essence quick. Right. So it's just like, you know, being a student and being humble and being nice to people. They say niceness is a weakness. No, niceness is a weapon. Right. Because the you know, the 85ers, the citizens, the civilians, they can say one thing too much and it ends their life. Like, that shit is crazy. It's crazy. If you would have just kept quiet, you have to even do nothing. You could have just kept quiet. And you would have acquired all the things and all the accomplishments and all the possibilities that you could have. But you know, when you really have knowledge of self, you don't need nobody's validation that you're here for a divine reason. You know, Allah be like, I need a couple of infant deaths to let people know you're vulnerable. I'll touch you. And you'll come right back from where you came from. Right now. Right. Oh, why did God do this? And why did God do that? He did it because you some cocky, conceited, selfish motherfuckers. That's what you are. And you know, they said God made men in the image of man, and he gave you the mind to think and to create and to do and to get with the wisdom and procreate. You know, the wisdom is the cipher of the world. That's why we call them earths. And you know, without them, it doesn't revolve or evolve correctly. And the crazy shit is that you see how at this time we're the most separated. Like, it's just, you know, the sign of the times. And you know, and we're not even getting deep. It's just like yin and yang. Everything means something. You know, your biggest teacher is your mistakes. No teacher has taught you better and more efficiently than your mistakes. Yet we as humans, we give so many excuses why we make mistakes. Yo, I was drunk that night and right. I was high. No, you was living and you was trying to figure it out. You were students of life, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I walk in your house and I cook, and I might be nice, but when I walk in your house, I walk in with humility, because you might say, yo, I decided to put syrup on cornbread. I'll be like, what? I put some butter and then I put that syrup on that cornbread. And that shit tastes better than any pancake that I ever had.
Right.
And I'm going, knowledge just showed me my favorite snack. Cornbread with butter and maple syrup. But I'm the cook though, right? So what does that say? We all are masters. We all are geniuses. We are derived of genes. It says genius, but we're derivatives of genes. So Allah is perfect, and we're in our imperfection to say, what does knowledge do? You might say, yo, I decided to put some cardamom or some ginger in the fried chicken. Now you got the hottest fried chicken in town. And you don't even cook. You like, yo, I cook to survive. I cook for nourishment. And look what just happened. He just became your teacher instantly. We too cocky. We too conceited. We too, we're overconvinced. We're super sensitive. We're uneducated. But yet and still we think we're the divine being. And there's creatures out in the universe that's like, man, I'll fuck y'all niggas up with just one eye blink. Play with me.
Right.
But everybody thinks that's deep. It's not deep. Just get out your fucking feelings and get out your ego and realize that we're divine beings, but you know, the creator made a lot of things great, made them powerful. And, you know, even in Christianity, when God chose Noah, he chose Noah because Noah had flaws. And Noah was like, nigga, I drink. I don't give a fuck, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas. And God was like, that's what I want to build the ark. If these things was true. Like, you know, the thing is, like, it's about theory and educating yourself, but you know, there's so many truths and there's so many, you know, proven facts. But at the end of the day, you can't deny anything. I can't be a Jehovah's Witness and tell you going to hell because you give people gifts at Christmas. Like, really? You got the up and up on the rest of us when we all are powerful? Really? That's how you rocking? All right, cool. But what if God gave knowledge, you know what I'm saying? The last say so. You gonna say, well, he's not supposed to have it? Like, you know, he's a God himself. So, you know, it's just funny, man. I be, yo, I hope I can curse on the show.
You good?
My I don't give a fucks is way high, bro. They high. They high, bro. I don't give a fuck. And when I say that, it's not to disrespect the person. It's to disrespect how we're so powerful. Whatever we choose to believe in, everyone has to go that route. You could be a Christian. You could be a Moor. You could be a Shiite. Whatever you believe in, as long as you believe in love and humanity, love and truthful humanity, and sharing and treating your brother as a reflection of who you are, you guarantee all the blessings and the pleasures of life. You don't get no better than that. Because you're like, yo, okay, you eat swine, I don't. It's not just religious reasons or should I say spiritual reasons or just rules of engagement. It's also, as a civilian, that shit holds more salt than any other meat. You over here about to catch high blood pressure, bro, fucking with pork.
Right.
This animal receives toxins through its hooves, through the portal in the middle of its toes. We as black people, we was given the scraps of pigs to survive, and our ancestors made it work.
Yeah.
That's how powerful that shit is. But then when you gain knowledge of yourself, why are you eating that shit? That shit, bro, that shit'll drive your blood pressure up. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be sitting in the hospital with congestive heart failure and a heartbeat. Because just
Cut
because
your hopes off. You know what I'm saying?
right. And people don't understand that just because our ancestors was powerful and made it edible doesn't mean it's supposed to be eaten. So how can we knock our ancestors for being true survivalists? They didn't expect us to be in existence right now. Period. That's why they did that. You know, I was building with a brother, and I would tell him, I said, yo, a lot of people don't know this part. Yo, why is niggas acting up, niggas in their feelings and blah this and blah that, but a lot of people don't talk about that. When the slave master came in the crib, he raped the wife in front of the husband to weaken him, to take him off his square, right?
Wow.
But then they don't talk about how the slave master came back with his 2 boys and raped a man in front of his wife.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all gonna talk about? How y'all gonna build when there's humiliation that's floating all through the fucking, through the foundation? What do you say to your wife? She just saw you get raped by a man. And then the other thing is, a lot of people don't read, but the whole slavery thing, it runs deeper than the physical. It's a lot of mental torture that comes with it. So I'll explain to you like this. The house nigga was comfortable. He getting warm bread. He got a bed to sleep in. He just making sure the house is straight. You have the field nigga. There's 2 field niggas. There's one who's strong and powerful. He gets a lot of cotton picked. He's resilient. He's like the soldiers that's in the street right now holding the guns, right? Mm-hmm. He goes hard in the field. It's hot. He goes hard. He's resilient. He could take the heat. But then there's the laziest field nigga. So the slave master will take the laziest field nigga and put him in the house. So regardless that he knows he's lazy, he knows he be trying to get over, he made it to the house. Oh my God, I got warm bread and, fresh bread, and I got a warm bed. They take the house nigga out and put him in the field. He's mad or she's mad because they don't know why I've been demoted, why I've been pushed back and put in a hot field. They keep the strongest one in the field. The reason why they do that is because the strongest field nigga is like, yo, man, I deserve to be the first one in the house. The one in the house is saying, what did I do to deserve to be put in the field? Mm. The laziest one in the house was like, I knew I can get over. I knew if I just act like I'm working hard, they're gonna put me in the house. So I'm straight now. But the point of doing that is you could put all 3 of them in a room and not near one of them will talk about getting their freedom. The one that was in the field that was lazy just felt like they was promoted. The one in the house felt like they was demoted. The hardest working one felt like he was unappreciated. You put them all in the same room and they'll never talk about helping each other get their freedom. It'll never come up in conversation. They're too much separated. So when people try to say, oh, black people ain't never gonna learn and understand, see, that's the house nigga that got put out in the field. You know what I'm saying? He mad, angry, you know what I'm saying? The lazy one that went in the house, he's like, hey, shit ain't all that bad. I'm gonna mind my business while I get my money. I'm coming up. Fuck that. The hardest working nigga is mad at everybody because he gave up on life. But in the room together, they will never talk about how they can help each other gain their freedom. So that's why you have so much chaos and drama and and then social media just made it worse because everybody gets to stick their 2 cents in a big bag of fucking $1 million. There's no rite of passage. When I told you I got bars, I rhyme, the next thing you said to me was like, let me hear it.
Right.
The next thing I did was saying, I got it. Like I'm actually honored that you asked me to do it. Cause this is what I do. Nowadays you get to say, yo, I'm a bird watcher and I understand birds. And there's no showing and proving.
Right.
You get to just say what you want to say because, this whole shit going on with, LGBTQ, whatever the letters are. If that's what you like and that's how you rock, I respect you from a distance because that's your thing.
Right.
But when it comes to the earth taking care of itself, the medicine's here, the understanding is here, the answers is here. Motherfuckers get scared of making mistakes when that's your biggest teacher. It's a whole bunch of confusion now because now I get to tell you what you should do with your kids. That's your kids. Nobody understands them more than you. So I get to put my 2 cents in your bag of $1 million now. You will figure it out. You're going to figure it out, but I don't give you a chance to do that. I'm telling you, like, give them, the middle child, quote unquote, give them ginger and honey. They'll be okay. You might just need to give them water to flush their body. But I'm telling you to give them ginger. This shit is crazy, bro. It's the rules of engagement is being destroyed. There's no accountability and knowing when to speak, knowing when not to speak. There's people coming on your page and you saying today is Friday and they must tell you that it's Wednesday. Like they have to tell you. My theory is if you think it's Friday, that's your fucking business because it ain't Friday. So, what's the truth? That don't even matter no more. Like, if I know the truth, why should I argue over delusional shit or illusions or, yo, son, you might have slept, you might have smoked some good weed, you might have passed the day, but you got it all wrong. If I do that, people's like, you a hater. Like, I'm just like, yo, this shit is all out of pocket, and I'm gonna stay in pocket watching this shit be out of pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody. The narratives of separation.
Piece of the God, Iron off of hip hop. We got Killah Priest in the building.
What's the size?
Yo, Priest, man, what's good, man?
Priest, pull up, Lord. How you been?
I don't know why I can't hear you, but yo,
you can't hear me?
I love you, bro. I just want to say, you on your own time, bro. You are on your own time for many reasons, bro. Like I've been like, yo, where's the God at? Like I was just trying to understand the definition of your more name. I was. Hello?
Yeah, he popped off. He probably be right back on.
Yeah, I was doing my homework, man.
There you go.
Not gonna press nothing. Like, yo, as soon as I press something, it disappears. I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what's good, man?
Yeah, every time I press something, because I'm on the phone this time, it just knocked me right out. So I'm like,
it's all good. They might not be liking what we're doing, so it might be beyond our fucking control.
You dropping bombs. I love what you build, Lord. Word, what you were saying is 100% correct about everything that be happening. We just sit back watching it as we gracefully, envelop it's with the universe and become more of us,
Yo, it's so crazy, like, because I haven't seen you and I haven't, like, you haven't been in my forefront, makes me realize that you're more. Come on, TV, you really gonna do this right now? This shit crazy. This shit just coming on. I ain't even put it on. Yo, these niggas, the energy is crazy. But it's like when I didn't see you for a minute, I was very comfortable with knowing that you were in a good space, man. You're in a great space, bro.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
You're in a great space because when I used to see you, you was powerful. But I even looked up the meaning of your name, your more name, and I was just like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
he's in a place where it's funny, like you're exact opposite of what's going on. Like one of my boys posted some shit and said, "I'll know who really loves me, who reposted." Right? All these fucking rules and shit. So I went on this page and said, I'm gonna repost this one time. But if you forget about the motherfucking beef patties and fucking cocoa breads that we had, we gonna have a problem, bro, because you're bugging. You're telling me to revalidate the blessings that we stand on.
Yeah.
Like I gotta reprove that to you. All right, so I'm gonna reprove it right now, but I'm never reposting nothing you ever tell me to do again.
Right.
Like, don't do that. Don't give me rules to proving that I love you when we stood on business the last time we interacted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the money I spent, if I would have returned to the essence, what does that money mean? That money is just a symbol of that it's a tool to use so you can stand on business.
That's right.
You're a reflection of me. And the last time I saw you, I think you had a real fly ass jacket.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it's like my vision is like, yo, he had a dope jacket, but the jacket says, I know who the fuck I am. And it was just really like some fly shit. I was just like, yo, this is why niggas fuck with Priest. He's so, his I don't give a fucks is high, bro. Is they high. And he's truly unbothered. And that is what made me respect your journey and your music. And I got my Rick James blanket behind me. I said, y'all gotta take this back to the pimp age, fucking with Priest, you know what I'm saying? Like
all Rick James. All Rick. I'm Rick James for life. Word.
Yeah. But it's just funny to me, like where my patience is growing now. I used to be really mad when cats used to slip, but I was just explaining to the bro, like, about, the young dudes were like, you don't talk about the slave shit. But I was explaining about the strongest working field nigga and the laziest field nigga and the house nigga, and how the slave master played these mental tricks on them, and like how the house nigga is wondering why he's in the field. He's fucking stressed because he shouldn't have been demoted. And the strongest working niggas just like, yo, why the fuck I ain't getting rewarded to go in the house? And then the latest working niggas like, why y'all so mad? And you put them all three in a room, and nobody's talking about helping each other get their freedom. But you could relate all three of those characters to everybody that you deal with right now. It's one nigga that's mad. He work hard. He's mad at everything. He's not understanding that, you standing on stolen ground, bro. You are an indigenous people. You are a Moor. The Moors are the only people with titles, with leadership, like, and they only conquered because they was conquered. You know what I'm saying? So when I was reading up on your name and I was looking at the meaning, because I'm still learning, I'm still a student. I was like, yo, his name is powerful. Like, damn, I didn't know Priest had a more name. And like, when people read the definition of that, they realize that they only returning to who they was in the first place. And they always try to make it so complicated and, oh, you this and you that, and everything is a title. And, this was a blessing for me to come on here because I get to be myself. I don't have to like, yo, so how's your, yo, how's your dog coming along? Is your dog good? Like, you still got a Jack, you still got a Jack Russell. That's one of the smartest dogs in the dog game. Like, I can't talk like this to certain civilians, man. It's not gonna make sense because they're telling me you gotta prove to me what you're talking about while I'm not reading, while I'm not doing research, while I'm not trying to find myself, while I'm not in my true skin, while I'm fighting against being validated by a person who hasn't been in their own fucking lane. Like it's bugged out. Like, so I've seen a lot of people get mad at me because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that either. Like, why should I give a fuck about something that you feel that we got this fake sense of control over? Bro, we stand on stolen ground. You build a house on unsolid ground, nigga. I don't give a fuck what your second. Oh, I got a jacuzzi in the second floor. All right, well, that shit gonna come down one day because your foundation is all fucked up, bro. Your house is halfway on sand, bro.
Right. And you can't stand like that.
That's why your doorway it looks like it's shape of a pyramid. Your shit is all off. That shit ain't rectangle. Because the house is fucked up. So you trying to tell me, yo, don't mind the door don't fully close. I'm like, yeah, because the whole fucking house is fucking shook, nigga. This shit is, nigga, you got a Raggedy Ann and Andy house. And then you, yo, Paul, you got to become a house owner. All right, but my nigga, you own the house, but you don't own the land.
That's right.
So what are we talking about here, bro?
That's right.
I got an apartment because I don't feel like fixing no fucking pipes, nigga. I'm not a plumber. Let my man, let my man, who's my man, who's the custodian. Yo, my man who's the custodian gonna come in. They came in today and gave me some new knobs on my stove because I be going so hard. I be twisting them shit fast. I done snapped the clutch piece and shit. I'm telling you, nigga, I'm in here cooking for real. Like, bro, I'm going in. Like, yo, how much I gotta pay for these new knobs? Yo, you get those for free. All right, well, I need 3 of them. He said, you fucked up 3 out of 4? Yeah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love making mistakes. So self could be the teacher.
That's real.
Our master. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Organized
confusion.
Organize the confusion, bro.
Well, that's all it is.
Man, well, I can go on and on. What y'all brothers wanna ask me because intelligent minds I like, you know what I'm saying, and this shit. I was waiting for this shit, bro. Like, it's cats that's like, damn, yo, you doing a interview with Priest? I was like, bro, I'm still trying to acknowledge that shit because that's my brother. I haven't seen him in a while. And like every time I go to the village, I think about you because it's like we bumped into each other like different functions, and that era was just like we was journeymen. Like we didn't know what was for the night, but we was there. Like we was present. We was, and I wouldn't trade that shit in. My nephew called me like, yo, you an OG now. I'm like, all right, let's race. That nigga was like, yo, my back hurt. I was like, see, this is shit I'm talking about. And then my other man, we was playing one of these games and shit. And I'm not, like, the last game I had was PlayStation 3, and this nigga was busting my ass in basketball. And I'm a good loser. I'm a great loser. So the nigga stood up and shook his neck around. Like, nigga, put that ass whooping on you. I was like, nigga, let's go to the park. Listen. You that hype? I promise you, I'll give you 10 and I'm gonna crack your ass, nigga. This is TV, bro. Let's go to the park right now.
Right.
And I'm smoking cigarettes, like, and I'm trying to cut down. I'm down to 3 cigarettes a day. I'm smoking weed. I will crack your ass, bro. Like, really, right now. Like you forgot. Like I got trophies, B. Like what?
Wow.
But he shook his neck like he did something physical.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, my man's a virtual nigga. Like he's a computer nigga. Like this nigga is a AI nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Face.
oh man. Yo, life is so, if you don't laugh, you'll cry or you'll go crazy.
That's how I live, man. That's my mantra right there. Gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at all this madness that's going on. Word. What you been up to?
Yo, Allah is merciful, man. I got rid of colon cancer last year.
Oh wow.
And-
Man, give him a bomb for that. Wow, brother.
And the crazy shit is that I had like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man. The temple is so powerful that you are a doctor. Like I was like, yo, my stomach don't feel right, bro. Like this feel like this could be the worst diarrhea that I ever felt like I was about to get. And I was just like, God, this shit is out the pocket. Like, you know. What they say, pause. Yo.
Yeah.
So anyway, I hit the doctor, and it's just so ironic, bro. Like I had a show. We had an organized show, you know, legendary at Lincoln Center in New York City. Like this is one of the first hip hop shows they're doing outside. And I'm excited. You know, it's Pharaoh Monch's show, but we're about to rock them with some organized joints, and that's like this the way the show was put together. It's very creative, and I asked my doctor, like, yo, so when you want to do this procedure? Like, he's like, yo, the cancer's in one spot, we can remove it. And I said, so when you want? He says, yeah, I want to do it within 2 weeks from now. I want to address it while it's simple, but it's still dangerous. And he said, yeah, I want to do it July 3rd. That was the day of the show. How he pulled this date out, I don't care. I had to make a decision that day, like, go rock the show and get him to give me another later date for the operation, or should I just man up and just do it now? Then I thought about it. I said, you know, greatness manifests itself. I've done a lot of dope shows with March. I've had DJs at the record skip, and we was able to catch where the rhyme should be at, and people didn't even know it was a mistake. I have to embrace the blessings that I already encountered. So let's get the priorities straight. Let's go do the operation. So I'm cracking jokes with the anesthesia team, because at the end of the day, I self, Lord and Master, I'm seeing the positive outcome. That word, that cancer word, that C, oh man, that shit is dangerous, bro. You can't share that with everybody because it turns into, oh my God, oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, like what happened to the positive over the negative? Like what happened to that? That shit went out the window. Yo, I'm praying for you, or prayers up, or listen, man, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And that day, Knowledge, you could have came up on some bread that day. That could have been a day of shining for you.
Right.
So why would I be like, get online and say, pray for me, when I need to know how to pray for myself first? I need to keep this in the inner self. Like, bro, you got cancer.
Word.
Don't claim that shit.
That's real.
You know your history. You know your present. And so I didn't get online with nothing. I'm not sharing shit. So I'm cracking jokes with the anesthesia team. I go in there. Man, that motherfucking anesthesia they gave me, they told me they put fentanyl in it. I said, yo, this shit ain't gonna have me come out on the street looking for Big Rob that got the fentanyl, right? These niggas is like, yo, this nigga is silly as a motherfucker. I'm like, bro, I self-lord and master. Stop. I'm not doing this shit with y'all, bro. I'm not. Yo, that nigga Killah Priest might have got a $20,000 check today on some shit they owed him from back in the days. Why would I even share this type of energy? Man, I went there, I woke up, and the first thing I said was, damn, this nigga Monch rocked the show without me. Like, I'm like, damn, man, I was supposed to be at Lincoln Center. And I got all these slits in my, oh, this shit kind of sore. This shit hurt. But you know what? This is the blessing. My surgeon was like, yo, I played your album during your surgery, yo.
Wow. That's dope.
He was like, yo, I love Tribe Called Quest. I love this person. I love Jungle Brothers. I said, well, I'm from a group called Organized Konfusion that I'm like, they're older little brothers. Like, if they was 18, I'm 16.
Right.
So my shit right here. The nigga played my album during my surgery, bro.
That's ill.
So when I came out, he came in the room like 2 hours later. I said, Doc, you always catching me when I got the sleepy, like I'm ready to get it in. He was like, did you use the bathroom? I said, yo, that was the hardest thing to do, was to make it to the bathroom, bro. Like, man, the shit was easy, but the fucking the road was hard. He was like, use the bathroom already? I said, yo, bro, that shit was rough. These cuts in my stomach. He was like, yo, you might be able to go home tomorrow. I said, nah, tomorrow's July 4th, man. I don't fuck with the fireworks and the Independence Day too much. I'm good on all that. I'm gonna lay up in here and eat these ices that y'all gave me. I was clowning, bro. And when I realized that I've been challenged with an obstacle like that and the way I was handling it, I had more problems with people like, yo, why the fuck you ain't tell me? And what? For you to feel sad and start talking that, yo, son, I love when you did the picnic. You should do that shit without me being sick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, that shit gave me a new breath of life. But, I was getting a lot of text messages. People like, yo, Monch gave a crazy tribute to you during the show.
Oh, that's bad. I love
And
that.
I was like, what did he do? He did the lighter thing, put the lighters up, but that was because as much as I wanted to do that show, I realized that I got to take care of my temple too. And we out here playing, they playing trigonometry with the whole health shit. And that's a business, you know what I'm saying? When you understand the business of medicine is connected to the food, which is connected to the pharmaceutical shit. Like, it's all a trinity. So, yo, man, like, the rhymes got better to me. The shit I'm writing, like, I said some shit in the rhyme the other day, like, something, so no more drinking brown in the bars. So up the asparagus spears by cutting down on the carbs. I'm talking about shit that I don't give a fuck whether you like it or not. You're gonna need it whether you're 20 and you're gonna need it when you're 40, or you're 40 and you need it now. Me not seeing Priest online made me realize that his I don't give a fucks is way up. Like, he has knowledge of self. He knows who he is. He stands on business. Yo, that shit makes me feel beautiful to know I got brothers in this shit. Fellow artists that I like their music and I respect them. But also, like, yo, I know where I'm at. I'm in tune with who I am and where I'm at and what I'm standing on. And it's sad to me that we got brothers that has been molested and violated, and they out here treating women disrespectful. They telling you, like, when I see you is on site, like, bro, listen, that shit you claiming you represent you know you can't just talk about it. You know you have to live by that shit. You have to stand on that shit. Like, so, you know, and me and Monch, we, you know, I can let the cat out the bag now, but like when we do shows, we actually play the original loop that we used.
Mm.
And Boogie Blind makes it go into the song that we do. And yo, when you see fellow artists in the crowd, like, are you kidding me? That shit's crazy. That is the biggest reward you could ever get. If I seen Priest in the audience and he's like, yo, did they just play Weather Report and went into the and he's tapping his man and smacking his chest. Yo, that shit, I gotta keep myself from having cardiac arrest because that is the ultimate reward to know somebody else that's great, recognize your greatness.
That's
like
right.
it's that shit, that shit is a high that no weed can give you. You know, and the thing is, like, you know, I personally liked Killah. I liked your silent confidence. Like you was like, I got what I got.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. I don't really care about that shit. And then when I don't see you, it just proves to me more that you're in a place of solace. You're in a place of understanding. And yo, it's always like me explaining to cats, like, you haven't figured out why you here yet. And you worried about, yo, I know if you're gonna like that post I put up the other day. No, I didn't like it, but I just scrolled past your shit, bro. Your shit was 2 seconds of my day. Like, I'm like, yo, that nigga mad. All right, what's next? Oh shit, Will Smith got a new album out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I know I'm gonna live some years. I feel it. It's in my spirit. I'm supposed to be here. I have a purpose. I tapped in. I made my mistakes. I apologize to niggas that didn't want to accept my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I drank mad vodka. I realized that, you know, eating right for your blood type, I'm better off drinking agave. So I got me some fucking agave.
Hey,
you know?
Clear.
But when Knowledge said, yo, Killah Priest want to do, I said, oh shit, he got a new platform. That's because I understand that he has more than one talent. If Priest decides to get a farm, you know, I'm just hoping that it's something that you love to do and it's your other talent. But it's no way. Listen, 25 years ago, you said, yo, you're gonna be cooking, you're gonna be a chef, you're gonna have a certificate. Me and my friends would have jumped you because we think you trying to fucking pull some. We'd have jumped the shot. And the crazy shit is, you're a grown man. Like, yo, these kids ain't gonna jump us. Yes, we are, because it's 17 of us, and you only could beat up like 5 of us.
That's it.
So the numbers don't add up. Like, yo, you're gonna beat the shit out of 5 of us, and we're gonna take that. One of us gonna go on with an eye jammy, nigga, eye closed. But the other 12 is what you need to worry about. So shorty, you're gonna be a rapper, you're gonna cook. I was told I won't make it past 25, so I was just like, yo, I'm trying to make it past 25, and you in here talking this cook rap shit, bro. You really out of line right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but you be chefing it up.
Just when we rock the shows and to see fellow artists just even be a little inspired, man, I'm super humble from that. And, you know, and once I got my I don't give a fucks up and I realized that I can't fix everything, and, you know, I know how to apologize and say, yo, Priest, I was drunk that night. I shouldn't have said that. Then I got my closure. Like, yo, I'm glad the nigga ain't trying to sock me. Like, you know, I was out of pocket, like, you know, and having accountability, accepting my flaws and zero in on my attributes. Man, this shit is a amazing journey, bro. Like,
35 years deep, Poe. What's your takeaways from the game? 35 years now.
at this point, man, it's scary to me that people are no longer themselves. Like, you're trying to meet a criteria, you're trying to live up to an image. You're not honest with yourself. You're more interested in looking a certain way to other people when you haven't spent enough time finding out who you are. That's crazy to me. Like, you don't even know who you are as a person. Your two most important moments is the moment you were born, you were conceived, you came into fruition, and the second moment is why. Like, why are you here? Like, and that don't intrigue you more than your man. Like, yo, my man is real, son. He real. Like, word. Like, that nigga, it's his opinion and his theory and how he's looking at you is more important than you not even knowing why you're here. Why are you here? What is your reasoning? And people will say, yo, Priest should have been doing podcasts. This is his calling. Yo, everything he do is his calling. What the fuck did you talk about? Like, anything he decides to do, if he says, y'all want to save ducks, as soon as the world be like, yo, give him $1 million for reserving life forms of animals, then everybody want to change the whole narrative and say, you always believed in his humanity. Like, I'd be like, yo, it's crazy. This is crazy. We got so much to say about other people's situations. Social media platforms gave people the power to mind other people's business. When I came up, if you mind the wrong people's business, your family could be burnt up in a fire. People, oh, yo, what happened? Yo, 3 of the babies was in the house. It's so traumatic. But you're not looking at the reasoning and you don't know the reasoning. He had no business talking about somebody else's business. That was serious business. And the result was his family burnt up in flames. Like, that shit is the saddest shit to me. And now everybody's like, yo, such and such is this and such as that. I'll be like, man, I ain't fucking with none of y'all motherfuckers. That's wasted energy. I could have put that little extra energy into writing a book. I could have wrote a book. The book could have been 60 pages and that shit could have been the bestseller. But I didn't because I'm spending all the energy up in y'all niggas' business. This shit crazy. So I'm writing this new song with Monch, man. And shit's so fucking heartfelt, man. Like,
Yeah, I just heard Monch on the Infinity album on Medina with Smith and Wesson.
Smith and Wesson, right?
Craziest shit ever.
And the crazy shit is that I love his rhyme, but he went in so deep. I'm like, man, you should have did some nigga shit. Like, you should have did the niggery with them, because I like my rough and rugged shit, man. I love my shit, but Monch is an intelligent being. I was ready for that nigga to be like, rub on your titties, yeah, rub on your fucking titties, because of the whole energy with my brothers with Tech and Steel. I'm like, man, fuck that. Tell these fucking chicks to rub on their titties. Like, I wanted that. But the rhyme is still dope to me. And it's not my place to tell him where he should be at mentally for the rhyme. So we have that type of relationship. But I heard some shit that he did for his album. And I'm just like, man, you on some rebel shit. Why you ain't do that shit on the Smith and Wesson joint? I want you to kick a nigga in his loose tooth. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be on my bullshit, but
I love it, man.
I love the art form, man, and I just like I said, I'm just trying to find a better space for me to stand and stay in. because there's so many distractions. There's so many spells. I call them spells. They cast the spells on people. And when was it cool that your man that used to eat fucking Frankenberry and Frosted Flakes with, now you can ghost him because he disagreed with you? Or you can deny one of your mans because he took the needle, the virus needle, and you didn't. When has it become cool to be disappointed in your foundation? Like, where that happened? Like, how that happened? Like, listen, we used to be in the car and we like, this new Mobb Deep album is hot. One of my dudes would be like, I only like the first 3 songs. I don't like the rest of that bullshit. We're not ready to beat him up or not hang out with him no more. That's your punk ass business, nigga. We love the album. You're going to hear that shit while D is driving because me and D love the album. So if you don't like the album, take your fucking 40 and we'll catch up to you at the park, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he still was the homie.
Right.
Now it's like, I'm ghosting them and I ain't fucking with him right now. And, he mad because I fucked his baby moms. I'm like, it's 8 to 1 on the earth, right? It's 8 women to 1 man. Like, so you violated and went and seen his baby mama? Like, nigga, you different. Like,
Personal shit right there, yeah.
Yeah, like, we don't do that. We stay cool with the baby mama. We stay loyal to the homie because they got a kid, bro. Like, that kid needs us to be the uncles and the godfathers and the educators that we supposed to be. We cool with her because we ain't got nothing with your issues. You got issues. And you got to deal with them. My man got issues with you, and that's my man. So you can't expect me. Yeah, you can't expect me to buy you cotton candy. I'll give you money to get on a train or something to get home, but because the young king is. But that's about it. Like I stand where I stand at. This new generation is different, man. They weak. Some of the young boys got the educators in their cipher, and they making it. They standing strong. But the other ones that's like, oh, y'all old heads and all this other shit. First of all, y'all niggas ain't fighters. Y'all shooters. The era I come from, they're shooters, fighters, stabbers, and strategizers. But they're not going to waste the time to try to break you down. They want to build you up. And right now, you speaking like, if you try to break me down, I'm going to see you. So then I'm not the person you need to be talking to. Like, I'm not the guy we're not supposed to be building right here. Like, I'm not that guy. So you need to find the one that might be angry at you, or you feel like they're old head and they can't still get busy. I'm from the era where we old heads and we can get busy, but our war ain't with you. Our war is with the journey and how we treat it. So, we want to see you win. It's bugged out, man. It's bugged out, but we ride with it, man. We ride with it. We let knowledge be born, and we realize that we're the Lord and Master. We just learning how to continuously master the journey, and the music is there. Song I'm doing, Monch, is about his asthma, and about your health, which is important. But I also was writing about today's attitude and how everybody is like over analytical and they mind too much. You're not sharing the thought with your man, your brother. Say, well, what do you think about this elderberry pancake? Well, maybe if you you market it like this, it could work. And we work together and we build, not destroy. But now we build and destroy because we have to break down the weaknesses that's within people that kind of like stagnates our growth. If you believe in yourself, then we can work together. But if you sit and tell me, well, they said, and and I heard it was, well, who you heard it from, and who is they? Like, that shit bothers me. Like, who the fuck is they? So we here. Me and Mom still making music, and it was crazy because I went down to New York, not just for this funeral that I was attending and to pay respect, but I went down there to actually do the vocals with him in the same studio on the same mic. And it was some complications and we couldn't get it done. But we're going back to that. We're not going to email vocals and files, and we ain't AI. We IA. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you hear the song, I want you as my peer, as my brother, as my connection. I want you to be like, yo, we had Prince on the show, but this shit didn't replicate his humility on the show. These motherfuckers is on animal mode. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's all I expect from forever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I don't get that, I'm like, oh man, is this
Right.
I'm asking, is that AI? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
AI did this? You did not.
Right. And I said in the rhyme, I'm like, yo, cats is all up in everybody's business. You ain't even find out how to manifest and make your shit come to fruition. You all up in everybody else's shit. Like, you don't even realize that there's something that you great in and you didn't find it yet. And you sitting here telling me to take ginger and lemon to get rid of my cold. Oh my God, bro. Your motherfuckers is fucking Teletubbies to me. Rub their stomach and make some power happen. It's just like, that shit different for me. It's like,
man, I
right.
want to go on the time machine real quick, man, and get these folks acquainted real quick. Give them a couple of joints, and we'll be right back.
Twisted thoughts, chemistry, connection before we fish. Let's twist and simulate direction on a mission. You ever capo, you make the correction. I'm perfected imperfection, who shakes deception. Switch the pace, let grace enrich the taste of this defined selection. Turn it up and make that face. Your soul disturbed, frowning cause the funk ugly. My words is herb, clowning cause it huff lovely. Budding and bubbly, buzzing till you be on the moon. Subtly hovering over everything troubling. Fine jabbing, unraveling the mind for time, traveling prime and line, M5 handling 0 to 60 and under 60. The Sub-Zero hero of the winter and summer mystery shine. And let's walk into the sun, baby, kiss me. Heat you till you're with me, you miss me. I'm not done making history.
This is only the beginning of what you're gonna see. This is only the beginning. There's so much more in me. I hope that you are ready for all the things we have in store for you.
Yo, I stay away from the averages, leeches and savages. We're cultivators, creeping causing collateral damages. Haters is mad at this, misery, love company. Don't know where it's cabbages, never visited fuckery. Love is the message of this pessimistic strategist, eradicating shows with inspirational exorcists. Principle, I flow, effortless. When I say go, I want the realest to step with this. go. We on one tonight, but act like you know. Check my references, word, mother, brother, we on some other shit. Ladies, please pardon my gunners for all the recklessness. Ice bears, light years, we right here. Since love is a battlefield, we don't fight fear. I sip on your nectar, baby, like beer. Prince Poe, Chris, 1 and 2, your favorite like share.
This is only the beginning of what you're gonna see. This is only the beginning. There's so much more in me. I hope that you are ready for all the things we have in store for you.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Why? 'Cause here we go. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Southpaw, outlaw, crack your frame with a strange left. Going all out strong, smash tracks like train wreck. Blue dream bounce, y'all better be ready early. Undisputed queen shouts to collecting like Mr. Furley. Wake and bake, baby, tend to say I'm a menace. Oh, you smoking that dope? Nah, Dennis, that's just spinach. The sinners of privilege in the village, now get your guns up. Dot holes and smartphones got niggas dumbstruck. But I remember big numbers from last summer, pounds of exotic medicinal, rounds never traditional. Splash past them all day, boy, moolah, ping. They say I'm fantastic for the way I do my thing. Borrowing time, dislodge these hobgoblins, dishonoring art of the rhyme. Rocker, soccer, robots, facades borrowing time. About to get smashed out, whopping up from the grind, organized, never cashed out.
It's a miracle, this nigga is this lyrical.
Now here we go.
Lethal weapon, kick the bullshit out your stereo.
Here we go.
Oh my God, look at the mannequins, they can't get no orphan any, but I think hip-hop needs a hand
Now here we go.
Organized, coming back, super size.
Here we go.
Prince Poe, friend of foe, running high.
Now here we go.
Got slickness, this pretty black and samurai. So got assassin to you bastards, my nigga, so let's ride.
We weather the storms, ice bears, fresh night airs. Love is a battlefield, baby, so I don't fight fear. Get sex exciting like BMX bike scares. Life dares, chasing your sleep by multiple nuts. Nightmares, flicking the quick and effective advanced procedure. And know that this ain't gas, it's anesthesia. But not the blast, rock that ass to sleep. Chewbacca, hairy ass, reggae splash and deep. The Master P, no limit, rap shack on my pivot. Swimming with sharks, spitting harpoon darts. Flows is frigid, serving marks like icy carts in the park. 2 scoops, rappers spitting the same lame thoughts. Fruit Loops, serial killer, flows colder than your chin. Chiller can bear, Tropic Thunder, Faka, you been stiller. I've been iller, with realer issues to tend to. And you mad cause a real nigga unfriend you? Kick rocks, running from 6 cops and flip flop. Oh, now here we go.
No church suit, tiger work boots.
Here we go.
Light years, ice man, still good with the game. Hot damn phone, here we go again.
Now here we go.
Jumping out planes, no parachutes.
Here we go.
Mommy still giving me attitude.
Now here we go.
Boulevards, avenues, all no. Trying to see money like Harpo. Now stand the bomb hole. Here we go.
I'm saying, give him a little audio crack, a little audio.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
How it feel to still pick up a mic, after these years.
Man, it feels good, man, especially when you got substance and man, it's just a blessing, man. It's just, it's more important to be in a comfortable space in life, man, understand and recognize and see what's going on in the world right now, man. It's just sad, bro. Cats is losing footage on who they are. So stay in your own skin is just a blessing itself, just to be solid and stand on stable ground, man.
Somebody wrote this question. And somehow, some way, what did you mean by I bless souls on the world, secular to the left?
I said on the world's second religion from the left, right? Well, first of all, religion is just a word that is just a title, you know, and it subjects you to classify, you know, your religion and what you believe in. Because at the end of the day, they're all connected in some type of way. When it makes sense and it's truth, they all connect. Like, you know, so when I said through the world's second religion, the second religion is music. You know, it's the universal language. Because the first religion is really knowledge of self, like, you know, understand who you are. The second religion is music because it has no, it doesn't discriminate against nobody. It's for everyone. It's a culture that receives everyone. Your beliefs in atheism or whatever you do, that's your personal business. But music, it speaks the language of all people. It whether you speak in whether you speak in German or whether you speak in English, it's about the soul and the spirit. And when you go to any country as a American rapper and you say, let me hear you say, "Ho," every country understands what that means. That means that we need you to be present and informed of this culture that is love, that's connecting all of us together beyond the skin. It's a soulful experience. It's about your character, how you tread the waters of life, and how you treat people, how you demand to be treated, and how you can share your story. So I said through the world's second religion from the left, it ain't on the same side as the average and the norm. This art form was created from nothing. We were in poverty, we were constricted, we were limited, and we came up with this great art form that everybody can appreciate and accept. And nobody in that room is going to say, well, you're Asian, or well, you're European. And, you know, this ain't Christopher Columbus. You know what I'm saying? This is for all of us who feel the need to be recognized, the need to be acknowledged, just as a person, as a being, as an entity, as a temple. It's never made you go out and commit a crime. It's one of the only vibrations that we don't tell you, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell. If you don't do this, you're gonna suffer. If you don't do this, it's the only thing that they say. You could break dance, you could write graffiti, you could DJ, you could MC. And when you do it as a culture and a hobby, no one has the space to judge you. It's like life's karaoke. It shit is like you get up there and represent whatever you feel or whatever that embraces you. It doesn't matter if your sneakers is old. It doesn't matter if you live in a one-room shack. This is not judgmental. This is hip hop. This is ours. This is what told us that, you know, there's a possibility you live past 25, right? You know that this is a possibility that you can share and achieve accomplishments through your greatness, right? You know, they said rats in the front room, roaches in the back. And he said, just don't push me because I'm close to the edge. Just leave me alone, bro, and let me live. Let me have my existence. And it never said, except for this person or except for that person. So it's the world's second religion because the first religion is knowledge of self. The second religion is music, it's vibrations, it's energy, it's love, it's sharing. Is as an artist, is the reflection of how you look like me in the imagery of the world. I said from the left because it has so many different angles and detours, and I'm left-handed. You see what I'm saying? And I was called evil when I was left-handed as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm evil because I write with my left hand. Like that's just how the science felt in place. And I remember like having one of my ass cheeks. What they say, pause. I gotta say pause because I said ass cheeks. You know, I'm grown. I can say what the fuck I want. So one of my ass cheeks is hanging off the seat because I want to write up. I want to write upright like right-handers. But the desk was made for right-handed people. You know, so from the left with our angles to enlarge your prism. Let me try to, Principal I from the South Side slums claiming spots around all these hypocritical tongues. Hypocritical tongues was just people who was lying on records, and I'm super hard. I probably bust more guns than niggas who talk about guns on their records. But I took guns serious because I had friends that got shot. So I was just very responsible on how I brag about it. Like, it's not bragging when your man get hit. It's not bragging when your man dies. That reality, it hits home. So it's like, I don't want to tamper around with that too much, But yeah, the second religion to me is music. Besides knowledge of self, it's music. Like, it don't discriminate against nobody. Don't give a fuck if you're short. It don't care if you cockeyed. It doesn't matter if if you never have to fight in your life. You don't have to be tough. We had dudes in our circle that was like super smart. And we had to tell them over and over, if some shit jump off, nigga, run. Like go, leave. Like, just go be safe. Like, your job in this crew is to stay safe and to provide intelligence. Your job is not to try to keep it real, because keeping it real goes wrong. You might get socked in your eye, and now you can't see in your left eye.
Right.
It ain't gonna be as adhesive. So, and we also got to know how to move with mathematics, because it's like, we did a show, and I remember Tretch being like, yo, y'all doing Club Sensations? It was like, yeah. He was like, do me a favor. I'm like, what? He's like, bring your guns. Wait a minute. You're telling us to bring guns to a club, to a show? He's like, that place. Yes. Yeah, we did, but we rocked the show. We was like, and then this is it. Yo, they was quiet as a church mouse in there, bro. We walked off the stage humbly, and as we was going to the room to like get the rest of our money straight and like gather ourselves before we leave, it was people on each side of the wall. Like, and this was in Jersey. It was each people like It was jail. It was like jail. Like, they was on both sides of the wall. Cash was like, yo, can you sign this shit right here, son? I've been waiting to see you. I'm like, but y'all didn't say a goddamn thing when the show. No claps, no nothing. Them niggas was in the club looking at us like, yeah, I.
That's what Redman got signed in that club.
He got what?
That's what he got signed at in that same club.
Yo, that shit.
In that club.
Yo, I've never. That was the only time we experienced that you get nothing. You don't get like, yeah, yo. No, them niggas was like, we quiet because we like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that shit had me like, yo, these niggas don't try to rob us because they know we got some bread. My man D got the motherfucking long Magnum 357 shit on his coat. He looking mad suspect. It was like, yo, sign this CD, son. Y'all niggas is nice. I was like, yo, this shit was a real Rahway State Prison, Jersey show.
Yeah.
And I realized that, you know, you might be a strong wolf, but if you don't know how to play possum, you're gonna eventually get ate by the bear.
Yeah.
None of that. Yo, fuck y'all niggas then if y'all don't like us. Nah, we ain't do none of that shit. None of that. No way.
Some people did, and they found out the hard
And
way.
they found out the hard way, bro.
Red said, "God forbid you do a show in the bricks." Like, and a couple of people, they learned the hard way.
Yeah,
A couple,
they learned the
couple
hard way.
people had to get police escorted to the PAP train. You understand?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that shit crazy.
not it.
That's weird. That's weird. We left out of there signing mad autographs. Yo, we got mad love, but we was like, and this is it. we had to shit on we was on our knees and shit. They was like, we don't do nothing. We just like you. I was just like, yo. I thank God for humility, man. I give thanks, man. You know, all praise to do, man. Like just knowing how to move. And Tretch was like, "Oh, y'all had a great night." Like he was like, "Y'all had a great night." I was like, "Yeah, that shit was the illest, weirdest shit ever. That was the most quietest, great night we ever had." You know, and we learned from that show, so we don't go to cities dissing cats. You know, but at the same token, you know, cats think that when you dropping jewels, you know, you're not real and you're not solid, man. But that's, you know, you get your share chance on proving if you solid. You ain't gotta worry about that. You ain't gotta brag about that shit. That shit gonna find you. So, you know, shout out to Tretch from Naughty by Nature, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
The bricks was real. But you know, skipping along, man, like I'm just curious about our future. The show is called, like, you know, when you said the future of hip hop.
Right.
If cats don't return to the rite of passage of accepting criticism and understanding what tough love is and separating it from hatred, just because I don't like your first 3 songs doesn't mean I hate you. It's just that that's not my type of thing. And also, you might not have touched on nothing. You know, it's our duty to make situations better. And, you know, and especially because we are at the bottom of the totem pole. You know, cats like, yo, we at the bottom, ain't no way to go but up. But we ain't got up yet. It's not enough of us for you to say we up. You know, at this point in life in 2025, I should be able to send you $1,000 right now. Yo, Nas, yo, just because you my man, on that, we standing on that business, just alone. Yo, here's $1,000. Take your kids out to eat, or treat mama to a nice dress for when she go back out. Like, just because we're not in the right space. Why would I send you $1,000? Why wouldn't you? Motherfucker, why wouldn't you? You that motherfucker. You know, I hear Rick Ross always talking about money and always fucking with 50. And not because 50's from my hood, and I do keep it loyal, but my thing is, what are you doing for the people that want to get their money up like you? Like, what are you saying to them? You every day you talk about 50, but you're not talking about how you can make your brother be a boss. He deserves to be his own boss. Yo, I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm like, okay, but do people understand the role of a boss? Because I do. I've been a boss. But the biggest thing about a boss is that you got to make sure your team eat first. If you are a captain of a ship, your crew has to eat first so the ship runs. So the real definition of a boss is to make sure that his people eat first. Do you really want to be a boss? You think you set up for that? You know, I love some of Rick Ross' songs, but I hate the fact that he calls 50 broke. I hate the whole fucking schematics of I got money and you don't. Like Matt Damon don't say, yo, Ben Affleck, yo, my nigga, you ain't really got no bread. I made more better movies than you. I'm like, yo, this shit is such systemic racism and separatism. I hope you have more money than me, young man. You 20. You making good new hip hop. You talk about buying your grandmama a house. You're supposed to have more money than me. But don't call me an old head like an old head. It's like I'm an old coin or some shit. Like I'm a fucking dirty nickel. Yo, what's up, old head? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm a seasoned vet, bro. And the way y'all going, we're doing drugs that's man-made. I'm from the era where my drugs was plant-made. Cocaine, weed. Y'all niggas is getting some shit that Felix put together from up the block. Yo, Felix got the shit, bro. Like, Felix don't know shit about medicine or pharmaceutical shit. And y'all taking pills that he made. Wow. Philip likes Domino Pizza. That's not a good guy to get your pills from.
So we're gonna wrap this joint up, man. We appreciate you coming through. Always love. When the new joints come out, you already know. Come back, promote.
I'm
break it
shipping that.
down.
I'm getting that to y'all, man. I'm coming back. Tell Priest I understand how this fucking, technology works, man. It just could be simply that they don't want it to happen. And cats be thinking that don't happen. I say, yo, you got 5,000 friends. When the last time you put up a post and you got 4,000 likes?
Never.
Never. You don't control shit.
It's real.
But yo, Niles, man, I'm honored, man. I just wanted to run my mouth a little bit because I already knew y'all knew what kind of page I'm on, and and I want the young gunners to win, man. I want them to win, but I want them to win and stay a winner. I don't want them to win temporarily like the game is doing them. I want them to win and stay winning. That's like cats say, "Yo, I'm trying to get it." Okay, well, when you get it, you know how to keep it. So I'm ready to come back. Wait till I get some music out so niggas say, yo, this nigga be popping shit. He talking that bullshit. What he got? Wait till they hear what the shit I'm saying. I'm telling you, I'm talking shit.
Talking. Good to see the word. Do you still do your joint early in the morning?
Huh?
On IG? Do you still be chopping it up on IG?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do something in the morning, and I'm going to give y'all a shout out. I just need y'all, to send me all the information on the show. I strongly believe in that. We got to support each other, and this is a great platform. And I'm glad you and Priest is doing what y'all doing, man. Like, we need it, bro. We don't get it from y'all. We gonna die in the music industry. We gonna not exist no more because they're trying to erase history. They're trying to erase positive shit. They're trying to erase truth, and they're trying to erase culture. And once they erase culture, they shouldn't have the right to call it hip hop no more.
Sure.
Shout out to Smith and Wesson on their new album. That's my brothers. Shout out to the Beat Miners who don't get enough credit like they should get.
Right.
Shout out to Will Smith for making a mistake, owning up to it, and coming back with dope music.
Making it legendary. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he came back and he made it work.
Right. Well, peace to you, Almighty.
But yo, everybody that tuned in, man, don't mind me. I sneezed over here. I'm dealing with this It's unbalanced weather. This should be summer one day and winter the next. And my supplements help me fight. You know what I'm saying? My supplements, like, yo, this shit ain't right. But everybody that tuned into this podcast, all the wind down fans, man, like, I appreciate y'all. You know, Killah Priest, man, that's my bro, man. Incredible being and knowledge, man. I could just tell by the way we was interacting. You solid. You know, stay standing on your ground, man. Your ground is made of fucking concrete, man, and titanium steel. Stand on that, man. To everybody that tuned in, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Let me know y'all was here. You know, we can't see names and titles and all that, but your title don't make you who you are. Your character does.
Sure.
Let's keep building. Thank you, man. Thank you, Niles. I appreciate you, bro.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Prince Poe of Organized Konfusion. Let me get the bomb together. So we're about to get into the aftercraft, man. Aftercraft, probably like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Priest to be on the regularly scheduled program tomorrow, Thursday. Y'all know we got the concerts this weekend, and they'll be back on Sunday. Shout out to AD Architect D. Make sure y'all put them song promotions in the song promotion segment. Play more Killah Priest. Go to killahpriest.tv, get the merch. And y'all follow Prince Poe on Instagram. Check him out in the mornings. He be dropping a lot of jewels. You know what I'm saying? So, honors to the fam. Honors to the royal priesthood. Nero and the fam out there in LA getting busy. So, if y'all in LA, y'all want to tap in with Nero, she out there. Bookings are available. You understand? Bookings are available. So, if y'all want some features, if y'all want some curation, if y'all want some music industry advice, she got a whole lot of skills, talents, and gifts. So make sure y'all tap in with her while she out there in LA. If y'all gonna be in San Diego, you know what I'm saying, pull up on Killah Priest, man. 2 shows this weekend. You understand what I'm saying? And be tuned in tomorrow for the regularly scheduled program for the podcast. Okay? For the podcast. Shout out to the fam. Shout out. I seen Minty Hotep, Demetrius Barnes, Sype. Everybody, my twin brother now is born on 7. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man, for real. The real Blackula. Peace to the God, man. Hank, everybody. So I'm going to do what I do best over here. Check us back here next week. And we'll continue. All right? But make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow on Wind Down. Oh, not the Wind Down. On the regular craft, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with none other than AD Solo Gems and Killah Priest.
Pain make the black fathers chain smoke. It starts to rain in the park, children playing on the swings. Marvin Gaye standing in his raincoat. Do you see demons in the flames? World made them go crazy till he seen the babies with the wings of an angel. They can't grow, it's painful. First off, rest in peace to Takeoff. His real name Kirshnick, Kyrie Ball. At the same time with Kanye, and Kyrie got involved. Oh wow, Kirshnick, Kyrie and Kanye. Guess that's the modern day KKK. Ancestors were slaves, now we America's plagues. Be aware and afraid. From Hebrews to Negroes, I heard the sequels fire and brimstone. Cause they put the messiahs on Skid Row. We were the providers that lift stones. We had empires with big thrones. We were never pre-owned, now we unknown. When I write I can see home. Before they put our seeds in the twilight zone. The enemies with the white tone. That gave us BET and EBT. R.I.P. to Nate Dogg and Easy E. Tupac Shakur, B.I.G. G. Shots for you all, and one more for Shock G. They on the ships as Anunnakis. When I spit, they transform through my body. They call it the gift of my hands when man first saw astronomy. Call me Gandhi, a godly, from Mali. Spread love like I'm on Molly, but I'm as strong as Brawley or broccoli. They call me the Mahdi. The truth is clear as Saki. I'm headed through the spheres, the proof is here, the suits I wear is probably for the star seas. I'm the tsunami, split to both sides when I part seas like Moses. I wrote this is God disease. Hashtag, when did Kanye start talking like he's Razzcast? Who would've thought it, but we support it. Knowledge drop like a leaky faucet. Take ignorance out like a trash bag. Say the babies, we in the land where they made a graven lady. The great horde that makes war and takes your safety. Satanists, necromancers, question God, the devil answers. Alchemists with bars, a metal handler. I sit on the throne with heavy antlers. The golden deer, the chosen steer. It's more than rap in the booth, I'm a channeler. I sense rejection, isolation, and fear. And abandonment, I planted hit. Candles lit for a year. Save the babies, stress, loss of control, death. This is Hades, bodies going up the pole. They feel lost in the need to belonging. I see the performance, let's save our seeds till the morning. And place our greed in the coffin. You can actually see what I'm talking. I got the tolerance of Solomon. On my throne of knowledge in the outer realms. I see it like a film or a hologram. I see our babies going crazy. Infants codependent. With no opinions that's so offensive. No one to help them or show them business. So they are codependent in his prisons. But with the math, I'm the master of the solar system. I came in to craft to expose religion. But I'm good friends and good faith with the Jehovah Witness. And so with Christians. In Islam, I sit calm as I deal with the outer limits. I switch palms, I'm the old magician. Sleight of hand when I'm biting jams. My style is hitting algorithms. Balance wisdom, the silence healing. Trauma from the mama, drama. I had rhymes ready to carry the summer. But I was never ready for the news. I had to bury my mother. I told my Aunt Cassie and Aunt Carrie I love her. Don't worry, no suffer. Fish and curry for supper. She's my Mary as I sit with the brothers. Maybe my last meal, Judas, came as a covert, narcissist, arguments, over if I had a deal, bag of pills, 50 pieces of silver, I grab the steel, this getting real, this giving chills, I written this will, understanding anxiety through a child's eye, grew up on the wild side, expecting the storm, mad clouds in the sky, saved the children, obeyed the healing, they played victim, became the villain, God favors Abel's offering, because of jealousy came with Killah, in the 60s we were proud of blackness, now the black queen's a child of captive, churches Alice to practice, our attitudes are maladaptive, our children play in the day, but at night the owls are active, police proud with the captain, big brother watches through clouds for our taxes, we stand on mounds looking up but can't see them like the meerkats, and fear that they looking down on our actions, post-traumatic stress disorders, the IRS at our door cause they took the law from us, they plan to build a super highway to try to escape and get arrested at the borders, grandmothers pray, making a mess at the altar, it's like the old days, hair braids, like the chicken necks, make an offer, pray till it rains, felt a hurricane over Mississippi till the whole South flood with waters, we personalized, we hurt inside, we never arrived, we first tried, 432 Hertz vibes, he must be doing the devil's work, this is Mr. Universe live, West is Yam, the East is Codeine, teaming in South, let me even this out, they came from the North, which is smoke, painted on skulls, the land of Canaan of old, trading and enslaving the gold, required by force, wanted resources, some tribes on a horse, uninhabited plots, that's why the unexplained gathered in crops, the whole universe is inside of an astronaut, they say Killah Priest, sounds like when Prince first worked with Sheila E, when Michael Jackson first put on his glove, when the first disco balls lit up a club, when Bob Marley lit up his bud, or hear the key by Stevie Wonder, or hear my CD mother, save the babies. Play more Killah Priest. King of Dadanari, speaking wise words to Matani, dress godly, the book of proverbs I embody, student enrollment, my music's golden, with writtens that influence my opponent, I'm fluent without flowing, the words from faculty to nurture, carved out in murder, priest rocking cherry, that's from Persia, write rhymes using old English curses, like I'm from 685 BC circa, get off your knees, you know not what you worship, but salvation's for the merchants, black child of the Berbers, the ruler saw her dawn, write it in a book made of bronze, said like you pushing my creative palms. When I was born, there was raging storm. A black god in its greatest form. I'm what real rap listeners was waiting on. I mastered the 7 skills, so I was taking long. Then went back and got the 8. That's not in the book. It's not seen, not spoken. Only true masters can relate. In this place, there's no time, no date. God sakes, you have to rhyme to be great. Abanawa Shabbat Shemayim, a whole line like Gilgamesh and write a scroll as old as Zion. Ishtar in front of Urdu Malisi, sit on his throne easy and write a poem weekly. Priest in his own, my microphone become a species, all on its own, new chromosomes. Bones Marvel DC, my impact on rap, to free all the righteous people trapped. I'm overstanding, we under attack. Bismarcky music was godly. 82 they dropped Atari. 26 empty clips, John Gotti. Killah Priest hip hop version of Bob Marley. Amongst the Ansars, Israelite Muslims and God bodies. Now we got the whole taps. As far as deep, only priest flow is left. I took an oath to hold a set. The Ashur Ike in the writing. Holy Bible Genesis chapter 6. Speak on a giant. My favorite anime, Attack on Titans. Favorite boxer, Mike Tyson. When rhyming, I miss the excitement. Play more Killah Priest. Golden. Gold play more Killah Priest. Priest. It's from around the way. Shout out to all the DJs. About the rhyme with the skills. Killah Priest keeps it real. He want it like that, so we got it like that. He want it like that, so we got it like that. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. The black Jews to the 52 states. All those who relate, this is not up for debate. The stars form a hexagon shape. Metatron in the face. My body forms in the Babylon race. Through megastorms, electrons made a heart pulsate. Piece of Capadon, Ray Kwan and Ghostface. Islam is your faith. Open Qurans beneath Ramadan dates. A Hittite king assassinated by a Syrian prince. A chronicle from the honorables recorded the event. Also with the help and the blessings of a religious establishment. Priest is the dragon in the trench. It's raining badly. I'm throwing daggers while I'm drenched. On the top of his palace, I scale down, looking through his windows, eating salad, holding the chalice. I'm moving silence like smoke. You'll never taste the scope on your palate. Who wanna hold their throat in a challenge? Bleeding out, trying to stop the blood while I kneel on the prophet rug. Shots blow through the window. Snowflakes in my memento. Gold plates, blindfold, tied up, pillowcase. Foreign voice asking me for info. They fed me whiskey till I'm pickled. They hit me in the arm with the sickle, but I'm calm and official. Alarms whistle. Royal priesthood came with the gang. Save the Messiah, fire rain. Armageddon, the beast beheaded. We reign supreme. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. Fading fake on. Yo, you need some understanding. Here we go, here we go. To learn the laws and commandments, cause we're learning. Yo, city. Our mind is gonna blame. Not using our mind. We're not using our mind. We're losing it every day. You know what I mean? Priesthood. We always seem distracted. I'm distracted. Our magic always cause a reaction when we're real magic, rap magic. You know what I mean? In the streets of the city, Brooklyn, Bronx. Little solo gems. Let's go. Hebrews always talk about reparation. I came here from another world. What we say? With just a hood on me. Just a hood. Just a ooh. Just a hood on me. Phoenix. Get it? Yeah. From a mustard seed, I must succeed. Through storm clouds, the horned owl just brush the trees. The rainfall, I remain small till luckily the grain is tall, but I change form, become a tree. Dusting off my leaves, the moth and bee swirl around me. A world with no boundaries. The ignorant 10% thought it was just a breeze. Throwing dirt cause they heart holes in their hurt. Hey yo, Ty, you know the chart shows when to be alert. This goes from 2 in a verse to a whole universe. The altitude is windy, but through currents and air pockets, a rare prophet. To feel the world is too empty, it's too much to explain. Top pH is the water, so it's only right she rain. And y'all know my name. Yeah, Todd Wave.
Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we up. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we up. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us.
A royal priest beside a phoenix is no less than fire. Every bar's a power line like an electric wire. We interplanetary beings, we could stand the sun. Been to 23 galaxies like a Samsung. When they speak of royalty, they thinking J and B. I'm talking higher deities and the awakened me. Unmistakably, I leveled up from A to B. Laid this beat like it was masonry. Don't play with me. Going higher than the rest of them. Flying, we caress the wind. Tower over lesser men, taller than the Nephilim. Use it like a sharp sword, so you will respect the pen. Claiming my reward every day, I put the effort in. Jewels around the throat chakra like a diamond necklace. Gather knowledge, drop clues like a crime detective. I took the road less traveled, found divine direction. We on the plane of existence with space and time connecting.
Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we up. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Taking you higher than you ever been. Feel the rush in the air when we touch the wind. Soaring with the eagles, baby, here we up. In the clouds past heaven, baby, fly with us. Fly with us. Fly with us. Fly with us. Fly with us.
Welcome. Behind the Vedic veils, Sarah Bartman, Venus of Holophels. Victory visits Valor Vest through Vortex. Stargate, the tarot card shows Batar face. The god is fate while our cigar taste. Priest, I'm camouflaged within the grates. I channel into stars, then disperse around space. Send candles in the mosque, in the verses I create. Each bar becomes a god, past times, different place. While y'all on Instagram, I microdose with 1/10 of a gram. The mics I broke with the strength of a ram. Took my rights, Jim Crow said I'm only 1/5 of a man. Now you can see the whole god that I am. I consume the whole mushroom. To whom much is given, much is required. Trust your messiah. I'm a monsoon, a typhoon, clusters of fire. Big hands reach out the jewel, clutching the rider. What's your desire? To rule. My heavy mental became an empire. With the symbol of 10 bulls, it's simple, I reign wiser. My temples are raised higher. Explain firmly. Hermes, Trismegistus, and lyrics that specialize in the pyramids and physics. It's mesmerizing for human ears to hear this. My nebula guidance. Soon you feel this weirdness. Your blood pressure rises. You get cold as the fear grips your soul. The sheer bliss you go. Spirit from bones. This way into the vape room. Read my Vedas may make you wanna take shrooms. Be free in nature. Can your nostrils take fumes? You need the gospel as you face doom. I lay in tombs and ski on vapor. The Kabbalion. 528 hertz the volume. My verse is like the universe is falling. I search. There's no human worth my calling. The whole earth, every womb, every coffin. The hermetic hookah lounge. I'm in the back, I'm not used to crowds. Sudden movements in groups too loud. I just lounge in my suit and crown. Cigars in the car, red shoes on the towels. Wild style when I blow a cloud. Women get aroused as their attention swim around. It's written down, pen is swung like a pendulum. My writing is psilocybin mycelium. Bicentennium, bodies and drums to next millennium. Reptilian, necks get rung, I'm killing them. Since Da Vinci carved this demigod. Called the priest cause he knew I came from the infinite divinity squad. Hey Ru, Nimrod. Firestones engraved to the Templar. Priest, I rise upon the throne where sages grew, Avenger. fire worshippers. Abraham followed Abraxas, Sax, priests, honorable and hollow word. Same word, sages of the ages, and prophets, Coptic, Gnostics, and apostles heard. Then those sinning, unfinished, now it's written in the ribbon, and held by 4 swallow birds. Beneath Abraxas practice, in the blackness, seance, each one of my classics. Burn a candle, the anu with bottled myrrh, and Quetzalcoatl and herbs. Preach the novel in the marble Ben Hur, a gold icon of facilities of Alexandria. They sold to Italy from a palace out in Zambia. Stole from Sicily, Africa towers over Pangea. Amateur, reaching for my pleroma. Deep sleep and yoga, psyches like the Pisces of Jonah. Tertullian, so I get the nutrient to come out of Nubian. I'm not talking about the ancient Natufians or hooligans when I'm putting out something new again. Let LF tell her death. Me, I'm an embellish on the angelic, holding the mic like a relic. Last one left, priest and purpose, living footprints deep in the surface, enough to be called a crater. Meditating in the Tibetan hall in Asia. We all evolve from nature. The ink shooting out my pen like flaming balls hitting my paper. I grab the dark horns of archons and star forms. The bars drawn to give you Mars floors to walk on. Epiphanius, Arrhenius, Hippolytus, sit by fire, different writers sniffing coke. Who's the most highest? Baptizer, Holy Ghost. Santa Morte, Phantom in all gray, stands in the hallway, head of a ramp with hands on your grave. Purpose, let the chords play. Priest never had an off day. Never let my sword lay, so all pray. Work from the bottom like Noah. Meditate, I slip into a coma till I reach my pleroma. Yo, Aspect, Snow Goals, Killah Priest, you know what we do. Rap dagger, the master, manipulate matter. Crystallizing Christ conscious, conjure up Dracula, the conqueror from Africa. Underground like magma, scientific data. The here and the after, draconian dragon blood. Stab me a stashing drugs, trafficker. Merciless minister massacre. Poetically premised past the love. Mountain ski with snow goons over old tunes. Reading the scrolls from old tombs. Eating mushrooms, beat your skull with Pro Tools. Show and prove the golden rules. Priest and aspect at the address to the Aztecs. We pull out our rockets, double fuel. Enough respect, you know when I rap the W.
They can't do it how I do it. Yo, I crack the algorithm on back. That's how I'm living, I'm past the competition. I stack, count these digits of spiritual mathematician who's mastered the art of giving. Spasses know it's written in the stars and in the system and in the solar. Hey, yo, my ancestors told you, listen to the sun and the stars, they will show you the way. It's a crater, he don't play. You don't say there's no pain, there's no gain, and there's no shame in my game. I take aim for these lames in the chain. I'm in my own lane and I stay clean to the chains that is me. And then the day came, I realized he's with me. That's why I'm moving high like I'm Dizzy Gillespie, getting busy, taking shots just like whiskey, hella shots. Go packing pistols, it's sacrificial. Raps hit it small like a motherfucking missile. Got it, rolling with preach, we just ride it. Thriving while everyone else there surviving. Got it, rolling with preach, we just riding and thriving while everyone else there surviving. Gotta get it how you live it, you live it how you get it, though. No, they can't do what I do it better, it's true. You can't move how I move or walk a mile in my shoes. Try to walk a mile in these moccasins, dog. Walk the walk and talk the talk, come on, align the body and chalk. No, they can't do what I do it better, it's true.
Bring it exactly what the fans listen.
Because the groove is on.
Knowing that we now connected.
You roll with the funk, you can't fake it, kid. Fake it, kid.
Together we make stars, we are truly fly.
Represent to the fullest. Down with the other brothers, toe to toe. Down with the other brothers, toe to toe.
Stoic silence of the oldest island begin to thaw, replaced by a growing comfort from endless wars. A sense of openness from the hopelessness of night terrors and war-torn. A culture hit on the tree whose roots go down to hell. The vulture sits, its fruits are strange. Comfort is the enemy of change. That's Buddha slain. Ostentatious displays of masculinity, master identity, clashes of chemistry, acts to ministry. They found ossuaries where Yasha was buried. Yale and Oxford is wealthy. That's where it's held in box with the Steelies. Sensation-seeking journalists, selfish collectors, thieves and lit professors. Search for leads to hidden treasures. Forbidden fruit that Adam and Eve bitten together. Seductive promise, corrupt the conscious, curse of the monstrous. A bomb nuclear launchers. Dinosaurs extinct who instruct the comets. Destructive regardless. Buddha's twisted bamboo. The Messiah touch a carpet. Unspoken tension permeated the air. The sun show us vision made perfectly clear. The whole solar system from days, months to years. Casting that over our tranquil existence. Joy and tears. The town's whispers grew louder. Weaving tales of a particular king of power. Deceived as well. Conversation in hush tones spoke of a clandestine underworld. King Tut's bones, the son of hell. Gray smoke filled the air, creating a nostalgic atmosphere. Contentment, religious. In the quietude of recent years, a mysterious veil descended from the night upon the living. The sun dipped below the horizon. The streets took on a different shape altogether. Monopolizing luxury cars, sleek and expensive, stealthy rolled through the winters. Criminal business with their wives and the fitness. Some took bribes, leads to a sentence. Some survived, codependent, now they co-defendants. Exposed to witness through hopes and contradictions. Cellmates, ex-cons in prisons. Killers with long convictions. Addicts with strong addictions. Badges, they draw depictions. Priest and mystic, listen. My book fell apart when I touched it. Its pages turned back to a papyrus, then went back to a tree, to a seed of a mustard. North wanna hate on me. Ride down to the 803 where my cousin's a straight OG. Straight pimpin's a scary world. Dripping with Jerry curls. In the 80s had every girl. All those ladies had Coco Chanel. Back to dope, sniff coke off his nails. You back at home, place the dope on the scales. Ask my cousin, priest some smoke, make sure you roll it well. I said that's okay, I do not smoke. I just came here to see my folks and lay low for a week or so. This bag is from my peoples, yo. Went down in the 803, gotta stay low key. When nobody knows me, old lady knows it, gotta move slowly. The girl got a hold of that fentanyl, and that Adderall had a spit on the walls. Fish and grits in the morning, buck tooth, hand twisting long. Where you come from, you sound funny. Do your peoples got some money? We don't do that fancy talking. I get antsy, I start coughing. God of the low, beware who you entertain. Man, you different, man. My cognitive behavior, practice at the bar with a stranger. Black fist, God entertainer. Boss said, why you bother the brother? My eyes turned colors. K9 teeth got longer, ears got pointy, hair turned slick and shiny. Grimy, took my gun out the Bible, shaped like a crucifix. Louis on the kick, start shooting, anything moving, hit. No mirror, no garlic, garlic. Graveyard darkness, devil with his carcass. Up in the 803, it got scary. So who comes pulling up? My uncle. Oversized clothing, vibrant colors. One hand on the wheel to Egyptian lover. Popped open the door, get in. Is this by Hunter? Video game, at least 3 men. Don't tell him that he old or new school, true school. Then he plays some Jets in the cassette. Up next, I got some Wham and some YouTube. You seem upset, I'm like, yep. Like damn, staring through his rear view. Step on the gas, go fast, so I don't have to kill you. I don't wanna look back to the future. See, I got these powers. Explain it to him about an hour. If I get mad, I'll devour. It first happened at the lab with some powder. I turned horror into the ink of a marker. It gets darker. He started to laugh. Well, alright, it's like Teen Wolf, a movie screen or a book. My eyes turned green as he looked. Then he screamed and shook. See, I'm the weird science, no fear of dying. Fierce as a lion. When you come near the Viking, they hear what I'm writing. I'm sincere. It's not a rainbow appearing as lightning. You wild, nephew. This is what I'm talking about, nephew. Cause I'm down, this word is bond. My distress is triggered in the mirror. I'm trying to figure, could I help the killer? The brain fog becomes clearer. Vedic vape room, put your favorite rappers on the plate. I'll consume, then wash them down with some crushed grapes. Why the flush face? Have you ate? Did you take mushrooms? Bodies floating down the lake. For heaven's sakes, he spake beneath the good luck moon. Practical tools to improve your bad mental moods. Here's lentil stew. I'm passing the knowledge like food. I'll leave you this jewels. First there's some rules. Validation is why your palates are tasting. Before you get to eating, can you balance the plates then? Grab the salad and put some olives and grapes in. Then add some knowledge. I'm out of the spaceship. I'm the werewolf barefoot, howling at the moon, prowling around the gloom, growling for some food. Fresh meat, bird flesh on my teeth. Then I eat the beak. Now I'm looking for the human MC. He's underground. The archaeologist said his tomb is empty. Killer priest crucifix, Lucifer sits, pair of eyes in his uterus. Dear God, why am I used to this? Lunatic, with the pen when I'm using it. Stir the Virgin Mary. When I write, sacrifice the entire herd till your arms are heavy, palms are sweaty. Then read the book of Psalms deadly. Vedic vape room, Aquarius moon. I bribed the brides, hand me his insides. Now where did you bury the groom? Walls crumble, we all jungle. There's a mystic moon, here's a bowl full of tea. The Oolong owl, jasmine jackal hair. This one's rare and it's free, see? I just want you. Brother glow is on you, brother glow is on you. Mother, I just want you, mother, I just want you. Mother, I just want you. Brother glow is on you. Vape room, planets align, greatest case too. Who can rhyme, build on stories, allegories. The walls open up, the palace before me. So I walk in, the floor lights up, the hall lights up. Hit a roaring tigers, great and small ciphers. The more I walk, the more the doors get brighter. Falling in this darkness, calling for the honest. This time all the gods said we taking off the harness. I'ma turn Zeus loose. Just let priests rap and let unknown produce. So got celestial gram coming, the podcraft. Peace to all the mods in the god class. Star gas. Nah, don't cry now.
There's a lot of alcohol in my system right now. If you could just ignore all of this message.
Extra room in the vape room. Vedic vape room, extra room, yeah. Vedic vape saga, extra room, cry. Four. More, Killah, priest,
Priest, vámonos a la playa.
Embraced by poisonous snakes, such as the cobra and the bandit crate. The black mamba, Uganda, no chance, it's fate. You lie under the thunder, in a tantric state. And Leo summers, the wonders after cancer breaks. Aquarius moon, various rooms. Raided his Vedic papers, he's buried in tombs. This ghost need a body to host. There's something godly invoked. Went through my arteries like a tsunami, I wrote on impulse. The insult was flowing through my mental, in my fingers and my pencil. Extremely yet gentle, I'm no longer a vessel for devils. I'm something holy, something special. The OG that came up some levels. I wrestled with modern Romans, over 30 pieces of shekels. I was sold out by Black Judas for my rap music. Hated I had math to it. Drift down my path on the wrath, it was mad fluid. From my pad I had students. Vedic room, extra vape room. Vedic room, extra vape room. time like this one. Too many black people caught up in religion. It's either that or drugs or superstition. Stevie Wonder, could you give us your vision? Fake preachers and politicians, all world leaders are under suspicion. Hey, I got something to say. Take off your glasses, read Obey. Classes, we are slaves, that's what it reads. Misbehave, they live as a classic till this day. Our bed is a casket, elevator cage. I suppress all my melanated ways. The angel's gun, load the pellets from my page. Shooting the righteous words, I can't fight this urge. Kill a bee and the mic is herbs. I got a bad chick from El Salvador. She says she's moving to El Paso. She's with her friends from South Central LA. We having tequila and tacos.
Priest, vámonos a la playa.
Playboy, killer priest. Early Egyptian knowledge, hieroglyphics on hydraulics. Home of the Lakers, home of the Dodgers. Known for shooting, but I'm in Houston with the Rockets. Pina coladas, I'm in Nevada, then in Stockton. Where you hear Jose, you know I'm good for it. Late night JFK, land in Newark. Then I'm headed to the city, uptown. What's up, Isabel? Where's your brother Chacho? I need some more pounds. Extra room, saga. Extra room, saga. Because we royal, the royal priesthood never stops. The royal priesthood is alive. Oh, come join on the podcraft. From a moderator, join into the podcraft. AD solo gems the podcraft.
Faith Room Saga continues. Extra room, extra room.
In 86, the devil raised the bar, but I'm a hurdler. And I'm the good thief. I sneak in your toxic house, the burglar. The musical Merkaba came to set free the Lucifer worshippers. Like James Bond 007, the soul of an old legend. Negative energy murderer, good or evil, angel or demon interpreter. Kings with frankincense and myrrh, and perfumes anoint me soon as my birth occur. Like Ben-Hur, I'm indigenous to Gilgamesh. With brilliantness became the builders of the pyramids. Now we lost in American North wilderness. I became the force, a poor man's ventriloquist. On the island far away from home like Gilligan. Took us from our villages till we find our way back through resilience and our diligence. Two rags and wave caps, black fists look militant, and college remembrance. While living ignorance, driving kids with innocence. Dreams fly limitless, straight towards the nebula. With cannon or the terror, black boys face, we all in this together. I chase demons in my cape, my sword and my scepter. His brother Glow the Great, the lord of this era. Royal priesthood, gold plates and treasures. Anubis, my eye, wear your heart against the feather. Carted Satan out your soul, lifting him out, he's on a stretcher. With my divine helicopter, with shocking propellers. The outlines made of copper, the fortune teller. My dragon glows green like matcha. New York regalia, like Robin Walker is the prophet Walter. From the days of Iron Sheik versus Sergeant Slaughter. Blue around my garment borders. Fringes, execute vengeance. Mathematics, Qurans and Taurus. Rock the head of Horus. Rocks in the watch is gorgeous. Behind my will, it fell into the wheel. Metamorphing. Start spinning clockwise and counterclockwise. On the outside, my car became a flying saucer. Straight through the orbit. Use my mind. Lose my mind. I will. Use my mind. I won't. Yo.
Masquerade killer, Michael hijacked the sun, matinee thriller. Zombie apocalypse, a center for disease, says my tracks are way iller. Isodrenochrome cubes keep they cabernet chiller. And thought to start, they don't want you to think. Knowledge is power, shock the flowers, make my aura look pink. To know the ledge, godly hour, push your thoughts to the brink. You can't even close your eyes, become a corpse if you blink. With the oracle sink, I was born in the Sphinx. Copper DNA necklace with historical links. Hiding poison in the food, in the water you drink. Cause they raised done and they just biding their time. Throw food, the lost tube coming down on my mind. Stab you with a light ray cause you was dying to shine. Then I disappeared like a truth post in your IG. Holy Spirit dripping like a ghost in your IV. Can't deport them all, we was already here. So get in tune with the voices in the water right here. You don't see the embryo in the form of your ear. Invisible man, I make myself awfully clear. Royal priesthood, astrologers, Lord of the Spears. Throwing platinum plates, you thought the flying saucers appeared. Yeah, they scared to wear their own face in the street. Deep elixirs, beast addicted to the taste of the sheep. On Harry Potter's wheel, the god knew arrange my physique. Kai, Elohim, Globe, the Arabian chic. 7 circles like the planets in the days of the week. Supreme math, solar facts in the language I speak. You brainwashed if you watching the news. Never make the wrong step when the laws in my shoes. The dream weaver make it seem there's no option to choose. Corona dope fiends, they be trying to nod. They in line to get shot, that's a fireman squad. Pharmaceutical, shoot to kill line with the gods. I cried for the angel babies that have died in the fog. Caught up in the crossfire, like a panther in a Claire rally. Zodiac, they need these answers in my hands badly. Like palm readers, break dancers in the sand valley. I moonwalked on chemtrails in the sky. On the path to ancient Kemet, weigh the scales in my eyes. The sun and moon temple sitting on the side of my head. A million years I still remember every line that I said. Hermes Trismegistus, serve me the statistics. 99 attributes of Allah, 99% survival rate. Imagine the odds when you're the Neo, you're the one that made the patterns evolve. Another chapter to solve, why did Saturn revolve? Spinal column, I am Amen, climb the ladder to Oz. On a rocket to Nebula, the planet of the gods. Use my mind, I won't lose my mind, I will. Use my mind, I won't lose my mind. Use my musical math, get used to the craft. Use my mind, turn the mic to a producer your staff. Trying to fit these odd shapes in a box. Tetragrammaton, Tetris, see my face in the watch. Circle of life displayed in an arrangement of clocks. You can't be so diplomatic when you're breaking the locks. God Zodiac, Killah Priest, Wrong Priest.
Kiss the ring, kiss the ring. I'll spare the life.
Born angels in the flesh with the hidden wings. I'm talking angles I connect, it's a different thing. We royal priesthood, we the wizard kings.
The most anticipated, kiss the ring. Scream the name out for the priest. Supreme, all real, kiss the ring.
We the royal priesthood, we the wizard kings.
Smacking seas, while you scream your majesty.
She's not a raven, not a dove, and not a pelican. The immortalized phoenix, universal element. The throne holder with the flow that's most eloquent. Bringing the rebellion, the mothership propelling it. I'm nicer than they ever fathomed every time I'm doing this. My energy is like slicing an atom to its nucleus. Interstellar, surpass astronomical. That's why my aura got a sparkle like a diamond do. Soaring through the sky, but I was born underground. Blood on the temple from the thorns in the crown. The seventh seal will open when the horn makes a sound. No time to mourn, you was born not to stick around. So start reflecting and atoning. I recollect the sectors I was known in, even long before the Greco-Roman. Time to bow and kiss the ring, you will respect the chosen. I won the battle before I select my next opponent. 6 million ways to die, they lied to the masses, but they never taught you how to rise up out the ashes. My intuition say we trapped inside a simulation, so I'm here to bring demolition to imitations. I dispel the pressure when I held the scepter, the luminescent, iridescent solar cell receptor. I rebelled and I refused to sell the elder treasure. Time to unify, rebel against the hell forever. Every word in the verse, you know when it's Phoenix. Give the people rebirth like I'm growing a fetus. Say the truth with my chest like showing my cleavage. The mothership kiss the ring, cause we the ring.
Yeah, multitasking through the multiverse, immersed in the energy that broke the curse. In a thirst for higher works, dispersed out your speaker box like Peter Tosh. Days balance equal vernal equinox. High voltage, frequent shocks, outward charged particles. Flares bring more color than carnivals. Editorials, rhymes and written articles. Alkaline, my arsenal, I'm Canis Media. Others are marginal. Fez, brilliant red like a cardinal. Flourishing with other Moorish kings. Kiss the rings, mystic strings. Beyond intellect, holistic beings. Ecclesiastic, legendary like Atlantis. Reminded of divine protection, seeing the praying mantis. King Sharif on my throne, caliphate in the east. My influence increased from Greece to Mozambique. Crown jewel, laying new ground rules. Evil Carre, my mind sparred in renowned schools. No parlay, gracious, build a oasis. Spacious, greatness, entire priesthood, traveling spaceships. Connect with lawmakers, Mahatmas, scholarly. Those who know the truth about the Barbary. God's professor, private sector, beat the architecture. Tartarians, so on the microphone, a barbarian. Islam, Al Day and Bay. If we Voltron clans, we run circles round Satan like the photon band.
Jack fell down, broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. The black and brown came from the ground and filled the sun in the magma. I rap profound as a lounge so kneel in front of your master. From merry-go-rounds to burial grounds, I killed every one of you rappers. With my skills I can heal, but my tongue is disaster. The eighth seal is revealed in none of the chapters. Burn them on cheap wood, this royal priesthood. There's cavities and casualties wherever we stood. When I black out, I see the bats route. I say things that make the cats crouch. Wings from my back sprout, serpent's coil. Anoint the head with virgin oil, drip with olives. We sit in garments and spit astrologic. Regardless, we goddess and goddesses. And thick as the dip with the garlic. But hard as the chip, that's smart, that's trick knowledge. Nah, we kick knowledge while eating salad in a big palace. The roof open and the sky show a rich harvest. The Bitterman man, the black who a thick target.
Hey, yo, musically I'm married to the group, that's the wedding band. Cycle Jordan rings like Thanos with the heavy hand. The ringleader, the electric lamb. I'm staring at the rings like a breast exam. Appearing, I'm the next cycle at the drug ring, spirals in the dust ring. I made a campfire with the circle around the sun spring. I see rings in the flowers when the blossoms bloom. Knock the onion rings out of supersonic boom. That's two holes in the middle of the VM. I seen rings in the middle of the tree limbs. Clothed in the gospel, the noble, apostle. I'm moving more circles than the O's in Morocco. My blow made the rocks blow. Killing sex traffickers, my flow freed the kids in the ring. From death massacre, priesthood, vampire hunters, arrest Dracula. Earth stage, I rock, never left in the ground. But smoke till I'm so high up the heavens down. 12 angels quickly circle me wherever I'm found. Morris headband leader, that's a heraldry crown. Like no sort of omens, bodies lammed on the floor. Purple rings of cerebellum, see who answers the door. As I quickly throws, they bang the snow rings like the sound of sleeping, playing ring toss with my chakras over mountain peaks. Now's of the owl chief, ornaments around the reef, alkali, riding on the decibels around the streets. Rainstormers gather the star charters as every knee bends, kiss the rings of the Zod father. The Don Zada, in a sense, like the Nog Chomper, knowledge chomper, Kaharaja, squash him like a Kalabasa, Kali Lama, Dalai Lama lamp, Muhammad Ali Baba, uncontrolled votes. They all bow down when we stood. Big flag, zigzag, zodiac, killer priesthood. Killer priesthood.
Scream the name out, royal priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring. Scream the name out, royal priest. Leave the blood spilling in the street. King, supreme, all meal, kiss the ring.
Part of universe, sonship, the impact of the holy ones hit, mass extinction, disappearance of part of universe, sonship, the impact of the holy ones hit, mass extinction, disappearance of the veranda decks, wing discs, the ascended masters. In these chapters, the headquarter heavens, endless disasters. Dinosaurs disappeared, the great engineers of the near and distant spheres. Occupying Zion, we're always here. The ships are gone, the hallways clear. Water systems, organisms, the broad day appears. Alternation of the rocks as the temperature on the earth decreases. The sea level drops, pool begins to cool, gases releases. The constellation daddies lift up my eye like a Grammy. Put away in scale, an animal, woman, arachnid, and a fish to form the family. Now call a zodiac, and each one shows when I'm flowing tracks. My flow and rap, it's like you unfold the map. It's freedom when I write, free those who's trapped. It's extra pages in my Vedic papers, extra rooms to see the nature. Forest of the happy ever after. Here and after, within my tears there's laughter. I wanna know, wanna flow. Vedic vape room, open up the door. Extra room, part two. Unmasked devils in plain sight. Religion, tunnel vision, I see the train light. Women, give us children, we have gained life. Mysticism, I spit snowstorms into a flaming mic. Thus spoke Zarathustra. Pisces, barracudas, high priest and his cherub rulers. With his wifey, somewhere in Suma. Amongst goats, then I broke the fortune cookie that I shared with Buddha. He poured me tea, we talked with geese, I called them B. This was ancient times when LA and New York was trees. Extinct animals, where the woods and bushes are. This forest is now Hollywood Boulevard. We would laugh and joke as travelers. From here I see Detroit, to my left I see Africa. Muslim, Jew to a Christian, I'm Utum the Bishop. I came to tell the truth to the children. I flip a nickel wearing a fedora hat, a smoke down cigarette, a large pea coat, a vintage set. I paid a dime for the papers and got a quarterback. Y'all all crossed over, I just crossed over rap. My Vedic vape room keys unlock the doors to the mystery room. Starry night, silvery moon. The bars I write are memories from wombs, walls with baboons.
I was really hoping that you would pick up because I miss you a lot.
They crave attention and power, control over your soul. Employing manipulating tactics to sway my perception. I'm supposed to be the protection, you supposed to be the essence. Your delusions have zero impact on my thoughts. For your amusement, call me a weirdo empath, it's all my fault. Yes, I was strong as the cast iron, but you came with the gaslighting. I saw the flaws of your cracked diamonds. I took a pause cause you lacked guidance. All the lies, exaggerations, and inadequacies. We were Adam and Eve, now you're just a dragon to me. Said you have it out seeds. Vedic vape room keys. I'm leaving this room. Incapability. Can't escape the trilogy. It's the Killah P, R-I-E-S-T, E-S-P-O-O-V-E. An out-of-body experience. Now we in godly excellence. Do you listen to Sade, or do you listen what the gods say? She said she listens to Yahweh. I said, do you listen to Sade, or do you listen what the gods say? She said she listens to Yahweh. Back in the days and not nowadays. And the boundless. I'm twirling through rings of fire, my wings are tired, the king attire, and dream attire. Eyes of a tiger, the supreme rider. King Ashurbanipal upon the wall, with two angels holding dragons on the wall. Standing in castles with sunken floors, holding tarots like they were doors to paranormal dimensions. Above there's thunderstorms, 1,000 fingers, 100 palms I write with. On the page covered with sage, and my mind is of a psychic. I go to sleep today and wake up in yesterday, then daydream to rewind it. What fellowship does clay has to a diamond? The bounty hunter through cloudy summers for the William Cowdy brothers. I kick in the doors looking for the Satan lovers, and I have cases on others. Kill a priest, kill the beast. The seven silver leaves feel the heat.
War is still raging inside of me.
The greatest MC.
Still feel the chill.
My words make you feel.
I reveal my shame to you.
Angels too.
I wear it.
Wake up, wake up. 100,000 years, Jacob. 100,000 years, pyramids. And cigarettes in Mesopotamia. Black figures on the wall. Back when they written out the law. Mathematics and science. Open up your mind to explore. Killah Priest. The Allen Watts of hip hop. Vintage like wine, you pop a twist top. Pour, explore the thrift shop. It's pure, I'm a ball of fizz knock. On the desk doing reader subjects, rhyming to myself like I was obsessed. Now when I rhyme, the demons protest, cause I kept the king with an English old text. Vedic vape room saga. Play more Killah Priest. Play more Killah Priest. And above was a firmament. Below, I'm the journalist. Divided the waters, I'm the reporter. Even in the morning, the tides were in order. Tribes on borders, call the dry land earth. While the stars in the sky describe the Taurus. Made man from the dirt, woman get birth. God alive in all of us. Killah Priest, Extra Moon, Vedic Saga Part 2, unreleased.
Have you heard of Nag Hammadi? No? Let me tell you about it. The Nag Hammadi Library is a collection of 13 ancient books called codices, containing over 50 texts. Texts that present a radically different view of early Christian beliefs.
During the early race, man wanted real estate, so he started building shape. Others started to fill away, though they started killing snake. Those of the worldly faith found themselves in pearly gates. Left his seat as girl inflates. Blessed he who elevates. Set the tea and meditate. Rain splash off of the stained glass. Medieval cathedrals that still stand in Spain and France. Skeleton fingers, how many diamonds his ring had. The courts had green grass. The hawks took spring baths. Across where kings clashed, they fought for the queen's hand. A masterpiece done by priests. Refractory property so unique. Sister goes Sophia in her holy seat. Her feet Alistair Crowley sleeps. It's where Kiss and Bon Jovi meet. The Greek, the beast, the owl covered in rosaries. Prophetess, potions, and poetry. Abraxas Rebus Simha. The lion called Simba. When rhyming, I'm the Templar. The troubadour, make music for the temper. The rooster call from roof to floor. The eyes in the center. The truth is all manly, hold what lies within the picture. The fruit don't fall. Nuclear war that ties within the scriptures. The zodiac sign of Hitler. More than one Jack the Ripper. More than one Shakespeare. For some of it take years. The Nag Hammadi God body that practice motionless karate. The dragon on my Vatican Armani. Nag Hammadi, Nag Hammadi. Craft I'm in, I'm mastering. The carpentry, the scaffolding. Corian stones, the cornerstones. When I grab the pen, I fall in my zone and reach the African. Plastered in the walls of Rome, the priest is practicing. The royals on the doors of the dome, pads and fabric skin. On the mountain surrounded by columns, writing my album. All alone like a in the solemn, solving my problems. Gothic sanctuaries, a wall of St. Mary's. The Gospel of John, the scary. Lately I've been drinking heavy, reading Psalms with nervous palms. Open the vote, grab my sword and my coat of arms. Murder I wrote. Nag Hammadi Library. Nag Hammadi Library.
Imagine finding a book that tells a completely different version of a story you thought you knew by heart. These manuscripts were hidden for a reason. In the end, Nag Hammadi's texts aren't just relics. They're a bombshell on traditional teachings, showing us just how diverse and dynamic early Christian thought was.
I got a date with Summer. She said Leos have egos, but make great lovers. That's all that she knows. Ocean, white seagulls. Sky turns purple. Virgo. On the sand with Merlot. Her clothes off. Her skin so soft. It turned cold. Wind from the north. Beneath the purple spinning sky. Let me tell you about my twin, Jim and I. We were wet from the waves till our linen dried. Then the sun started to fade, then in tides. It's all love, but I hate when women lie. She said she was just my summer fling. Wait till spring, she'll come again. She kissed me gently, I rubbed the winter hair. White as snow, we said cheers to our New Year's. Right in flows, the night is cold. Come here, put this jacket on. My dear, took some tongue cat, Ollie and horny goat, Capricorn. It's getting late after dawn, let's make some passion porn. She said wait, let me score them till the autumn. It's like a lake when we falling. Brown, orange, sound of birds calling. Don't beat around the bush, get to the point, Taurus. Or our envy poison. Left us a corpse in the cold, Scorpio. Coffee in the loft with some weed rolled. A kilo, fish scales, Pisces. Summer of love, share bliss. Reminisce, kiss and tell. Ocean, boat sails, big whales. Times I miss, she said, this is the season, let's take a picture. Aquarius, pouring out a heart. Take a chariot, like a cherry pick. Seasons, morning till it's dark, like Sophia the Caesar. She said I should never leave her. Thoughts were laying on her heavy. Libra, you be my angel, I'll be your leader. She looked back at me, don't be a jackass, Sag. Couldn't think of why you always stay mad. That's why we always bump heads. Aries, I used to drill it like a ram. Relationship got cancer. Sideways, held on things like a crab, especially our past. But seasons are our destinies last. Forever November 22, a stick of gum, pennies and glue. Loafers on sofas with you. Mocha, posters of us too. Seasons. Summer, winter, spring, fall. Seasons. All seasons. I love the seasons. The seasons. The seasons while we're here. The seasons while we're here. Seasons.
Yo, colleagues, equilibrium, that master the gun style. My cell phone's own, call the pass for the sundown. But Aries answer saying he'll be back from a gun trial. Caught shooting the breeze in the back is the sun child. Leave it as a phone to the side, but mine Jupiter. Capricorn answer with one ring to rule them all. Sun King Aquarius change can make you new it all. Talking saw the spokes in the wheel, they know who to call. Superman, rise to the occasion when the humans spoil a lonely child. Better sand castles with the hands of time. Relax, meditate, stay home like the cancer sign. Gemini 12, imagine I'm Peter Pan, I'm on the pitter-patting of the brain drop rings of the grand design. Phantom of the amber shrine, Virgo things you can't combine, but it makes the plans align. Leo under the camera time, up the stage I look up at the stars like they're fans of mine. Scorpio found treasures he ain't seeking, never plan to find. Fish up his footprints in the annals of the sands of time. Pisces footprints, 12 inches is a ruler. 12 signs, the ecliptic is a jeweler. Sad cross the spirit river in the physical maneuver. Ask the martini, take a sip of the Killah. God craft coming hoppers to the ship is our maneuver. The 4 seasons, I call them the 4 C's. 7 in the center, it calls me the 4 C. I'm leaving bars behind like I walk through the doors free. So much self-esteem, I can walk through the walls, see? Message in the numbers, I met her in the summer. Hit after hit, I never guessed I was a drummer. Wrestled the Leviathan, my vessel is the lion's den. Moby Dixon never made the steppers at a hydra skin. I sat back, just watched the time spindler. Zodiac Goldie, Optimus Prime Minister who climbed the sky ladder to rocket for my temperature. And once I reached the pinnacle, I got the perfect view. Sometimes I'm not even sure if I'm on earth with you. Be prepared when the seasons come. 4 creatures, 4 wheels that complete the one. 12 signs on the road, what will we become? In a race against time, who can beat the sun? Be prepared when the seasons come. 4 creatures, 4 wheels that complete the one. 12 signs on the road, what will we become? In a race against time, who can beat the sun?
Here, the centuries of loneliness were to end.
Your collection of Leonardo da Vinci masterpieces, Mr. Flint.
They appear to have been recently painted on contemporary canvas with contemporary materials.
Then, age, death, the taste of dust. Do you understand?
You wanted a perfect, ultimate woman. As brilliant, as immortal as yourself. Your mate for all time.
Merkaba master, I charted demons to other worlds, drop devils to plaster, rush them to hell, breathing asthma, place Satan on gurneys next to Hermes, send them off to their journey to Cleopatra. They read those chapters, egos captured, the Leo laughter, neoplasma, run through my veins in this matrix, and my basement became a plaza, and now I'm in the Sky Lounge with negative spirit hackers, build on math and we read the chapters, observe through our windows at the quiet disasters, riots at NASA, marches, gender pride, freedom rights for the masses, till we do away with first and second citizen classes. Religion is backwards, trying to comprehend to the pastor. This gym is like Jasper. Either we all live and strive for the youth to survive, or it all ends with the rapture. Forget waiting on the man, I'm making a plan. And for the ages of false statements, I'm taking a stand. Start an investigation on Satan with a cross in my hand. Make him plead guilty, now face the jury. We're in the courts of I am. If I could just vanish from off the planet, like magic, become caught from granite. Days mathematics is understanding.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. Hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear.
A billion stories in the naked city. Ghost told me that his best friend needs a kidney. We froze, reminiscing Tiffany in the cold. Open whiskey from the 20s in the memory. Sympathy made the angels play a symphony. Said he could have had a scholarship. Toured different colleges. Now he's out of it, fading away slowly on dialysis. His name remained anonymous, but here's my acknowledgements. Street legends and hood guards. Kingdom fall into a mirage. Ghetto depression sets in. Then we place weed and cigars. A child has difficulties concentrating. From where he lives, he sees his promises fading. He sees his pops gone, his mom's is aging. She trying to stay strong for a church congregation. And meanwhile, a kid named Rico was the coke king. A lot of siblings of the dope fiends hope you scream. A lot of children with broken dreams, homes were clean. The most extreme, you got rich and what you sold to queens. Look what you did to Josephine. And Ebony is unheavenly. The devil's ready with open wings. As Lucifer uses love and his youthful mug. Then his blood on the cobra's fangs.
Hey, hey, did you hear? This is the perfect place to disappear. This is the perfect place to disappear.
Long black eyes, on both sides counting in the 5. In the tree above the ancient tribes with hives, lived sisters that were all small in size. In the morning they would all rise and buzz above the buds, waiting for the opening of their love. Amongst the bushes and the tree shrubs. In Mexico, the old Mex would wait for them because they pollinate their cactus for the tequila. They were simply known as the healers. These small beings were winged and they had stingers to sting to protect the queen. They were responsible for peaches, oranges, and apples and nectarines. The color of their bodies were yellow and black. The rest were rings, the insect for kings. On a full moon on the right night when it's totally dark, the queen of the bees come out and talk with the wasp. We have all our ancient ancestors encased in amber. Great bees from the past that protect us from the bear and the badgers. They are the masters of the pastures. The wasp spoke off top. I scavenge from the bottom during autumn. While y'all fly above the garden looking for pollen, I see a problem, cause I search amongst the doom beneath the moon. While y'all eat that which bloom and blossom. Quiet, the possum. They tell me you have magic royal jelly. Y'all really came up since y'all evolved from us. And y'all from the ants before y'all were ever was. The universe buzzed. We all can agree that the breed gave rise to the plants, and plants gave rise to the canopy, such as the banana tree, then different strands of weed. We are the bees. Since the larvae we were godly. Our colonies are responsible for spinach and collard greens. Y'all are solitary, the ants have an army. We have workers and servers and drones inside our comb, high above the Tassili stones and the pygmy homes, before people unknown, places where gypsies roam, encased inside a hexagon-shaped cone. The sweetest taste that man can't duplicate, it can't be recreated or grown. Before the flood separated countries, before Egypt had mummies, the bees made honey. Forget colony. I am gone and do not follow me. I left no pheromones. I'm on a mission of my own. Where I'm going is alone. Give the queen my regards. What I seen last week was so hard, she left my heart permanently scarred. During 007 hours during the Operation Termite Mound, I was left there bound. There was no food or larvae around. Our battalion searched the whole grounds. I was sent there with our liberators and corporals for some detainees on some classification of some other insects. Unknown. If they detest, we made arrests. That same night, the platoon had to find rest, so we slept inside of abandoned trapdoor spider nest. The very next morning, who came in swarming with some trapjaws trying to fight our sect. The combat resulted in a few more deaths, but we sung our mantra. We are ants. We are ants. And the plants we must protect. During the daylight, we gorged on millions of parasites, cut in pieces so many bodies of mosquitoes larvae. We are the original army of the safari. We eat fly maggots, bedbug eggs, cockroach eggs. You should watch them, they crack like tacos on a tray. Our strong mandibles can crack bones and tear through flesh of insects and chew through tissue of any animal. We're the smallest but the strongest of the botanical. We are ants. We are ants. Stare at the word giants and you'll see our name. During our march, we carry rocks, we carry leaves, we carry grains. Our body is armor. In our sector, we forge nectar. We'll give our lives to protect our base. Even if bears want our honey, ask the wood ass, we'll spray foric acid in your face. And it's not difficult when we get to the edge of a lake. We connect at the head, we connect at the legs. And others climb on top of us. They connect at the head, they connect at the legs. Over and over, connect at the head, connect at the legs. Patches of ants going over the waves. Now I'm at the end of my days, so I'm writing this page. As my heart beats slower and the time comes nearer, I'm also telling my story to a ladybug and a caterpillar. The ant slowly turned towards the caterpillar and started to cry and said, though I had many blessings, only one I was denied. The caterpillar asked, what was that, old ant? The ant said, before I die, I wanted to stare eye to eye and talk to a butterfly.
From the darkness came in the light. Bed-Stuy. I'm from Gateside. I was born in Bushwick. My upbringing is in Bed-Stuy. And a lot of MCs came through my block. A lot. Big Daddy Kane, Jay-Z, Jazzo. And a lot of them came on. My block was like a haven for that. I'm a fan of rap and all of it. So just being that, just being a fan of it made me want to push a little harder. You know what I'm saying? I had a mixture of guards and Hebrew Israelites and Islam, you know, so it came from a lot of mixture. I kind of like had a lot of this energy that was in there, so it's like a different type of philosophies in there. But they didn't give it when it came in. It's slick because it never was just set. It was like you got a demo deal. So the demo deal, at first, and you stress out like, damn, I got a demo deal. That's good, but just say deal. You know, once you hand in the songs, then you got the deal. So I handed in the song, but I wanted to hear, yo, the deal's yours. And 3 of us formed the Maccabees out of that. Hellraiser came, and then Timbo came, and it was supposed to be all 5 of us, but it didn't work out. We got Black Market. We'll talk about that later. It was my song. It was a song I had called As I Die Slowly. So it was the same thing, and then we just called it America. It was the whole clan. So there's a song called As I Die Slowly. So I said, yo, I got the song. Because they would say, yo, we wanted something for AIDS. So I said, I got a song about AIDS, but it had to be all of it. It got to be the clan. So I said, America is dying slowly. And then we just ran with it. RZA loved it. To do the next video, they was just like, sorry, there's no more videos. No more nothing. We done. So after Heavy Mental, it was like, I was really like, man, I'm done with this, you know? So I was ready to go independent then. But then MCA called me with a check. View from Masada was about to be born. I met this producer that was in there. He kept asking me, I kept going to the studio, and it was like, yo, man, this cat keep going to your studio session, you know, and he wanted to hit you with some beats. He was working there. He had dreads. It was Just Blaze. 4th Chamber, we in the studio. I'm over here with Jizza. Ghost and Ray is over there recording at the same time. And this dude, I just saw this dude in the middle of the circle, commanding it. I never seen that done, especially with the clan. Like nobody had did that. At that time, this cat was different. And that's when my first time encountering the cannabis. We met sword to sword, man. The offering is all New York, but when I came out here, it was like more of a, like behind the stained glass where it started at. But then I started getting out, and then artists, I seen people wanted to work with me and things like that. So I was like, oh, yo, this is a little different. And other than the clan, like we was doing it because we was keeping everything in the house. It was my first time out, so I started working with other artists. So Four Horsemen came, the idea came from cannabis towards me. Can't speak for the rest of them. And then he told me to call Corrupt, gave me Corrupt number, and Raz. And me and Raz already had a relationship, it was cool. But the first one who brought that to my attention was cannabis. He was like, yo, we gotta start a group. I wanna do it's gonna be me, you, Raz, Kaz, and Corrupt. It was just special to me. I started meeting people that I was fans of myself, and like DJ Pooh and all these guys, it was just dope. You know what I mean? I didn't know they was actually listening. I just thought we was making music, and it was right there. We was all celebrating right there, and that was it. Hip hop is here to stay, and I'm a part of it. So let's go. It means a lot to me. This is all behind the stained glass. So when I first came out here, I moved out to Manhattan Beach, and I came to Topanga, which was a whole different world. This place, mountainy, it's the view from Masada. Is the vision, is the vision.
And I'm totally justified. My stomach ballooned, the trumpets were tuned by the angels, maybe Gabriel, some grateful in your navel. Butterfly, butterfly, looking for the pollen. Her wings spread over Brooklyn to Harlem. With King's tread, I look at the problem. Over Queens Head, Manhattan, Long Island, Staten and Shaolin. Wing flap like a falcon, then launch up the Bronx like a mountain. Why stomp when you have talents? Hover with balance. Hug my mother in silence. The asylum, some suffer from violence. Chevalier touches with violence. Well prepared, never scared, frail or fear. Hell is near, swell up tears. In my eyes, strength and size, energized, develop a bear. Amazed, I scrambled an egg. Then for crumbs, the flour at the back of the box. The ingredients, add water inside a bowl or pot. The wrap, I'm the black astronaut. Butterfly, butterfly. I rub my eyes, blood inside. Embrace the earth, I hug the sky. Priesthood, of the glow. The black Madonna with the child. From Uganda to the Nile, rock paintings of a cow, Lilith feet of an owl, ancient world beneath the clouds, Ugaritic priest in front of a crowd, I frighten storms and tidal waves. Hold the devil behind doors with a Bible page. A golden dragon on each side of the blade. One hand holds the atlas, the other throws a grenade. I'm a Radha, speaking of Remus and Romulus. With the winged dance of demons and phoenix are rising up. Lovers like Mercury and Venus for astrologists. A long line of kingship, the gods to apocalypse. I hold the keys to the pits that's bottomless. I exist from the breeze as soon as the marble chip. Who is this MC that rhymes so marvelous? Priest bar for bar, you win every argument. Since heavy mental, look how hard he went. Came from the stars to a god to a prince. And I've been taking on all the odds ever since. And every now and then a dog move when it's pinch. When my pen is gripped, every picture in the room flinch. Every scripture on a tomb switch. I go from stiff to movement. Priest, I'm just here to uplift through music. I teach, you must get my new hits. It's not a reaching tune, soon as the moon shift. You gotta eat, food for thought, the spoons lift. I am magic, you was always spoonless. It's foggy or starry, innate, going through the gate. Travel through space, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, sacrificing Billy Goat. Like vultures over kings, left their skull and bones expressed with screams. Naked, wet in streams, cold water, running, body sunken. Each finger a row of golden rings. Each tell their moments with heroic genes. It's detailed perfectly, encrypted in codes on beams like mercury. Written on scrolls unseen, only the word to see. Missing head rolls from guillotines and perjury. Body released the soul in surgery. The mirror is clean before it cracks. Killah is back at the murder scene to clean his tracks. At the darkest hour of the night, glides on the wings of bats. Like a black avenger called the crow above a phoenix bat. Swirling ravens around my fountain pen. There's all my written text. Unforgiven death, counted sin? If so, I write this epistle, holding the crystal, trying to counter them. With rhymes I'm balancing, and the mind is challenging. And all my writing books that lightning pushed. Open with burning pages, minister from sermons from ages. A lot remain hermits and nameless. Hip-hop ordained minister of greatness. Came in the game from a spaceship. My merciful message, wordsmith on records. Magic, check it, it's like I'm related to the inventor of Tetris. It's weird, cause as my name slowly go down in the pages of history, the book disappears. My bars then reappear in shapes that's great. From the top then slowly drop, it's reoccurring as ghostly hip-hop. I'm the phantom, hold your attention for ransom. In my father's house there's many mansions, each room a bar, lounge, and expanded. A black K stretched next to a Celtic P. The crest etched upon my eldry. Red rosaries, holy beads, they red, I wrote a creed for the dead that goes to the elderly. Try to put a hex spell on me. Ropes around the necks fell from trees. Open the doors of the cellars, make you dwell in hell for centuries. As the middle age seal reveals the MC KP, an executioner, with a letter from Lucifer. The dreads go booyaka from Memphis to Utica. I'm really that vulgar as I read from the stilly of the vultures. I'm hip hop, I'm the city and the culture. Watch, I play chess upon the universe. Map first, flat earth, pull up my chair. I use the borough of Queens as my queen. Protect Brooklyn as king. Then call check as I place Manhattan on the Madison Square. Then wait calm, you can't touch the Bronx. You in check, you got a problem, try to lift up Harlem. He touched Strong Island next. I start smiling, that's checkmate, Staten Island. 32 pieces from my Charlene set. Who went next? I shuffle tectonic plates like it's a deck. Any concept, my sword complete with all flesh. It's Killah Priest, the war vet. The goat of Psalms, coat of arms, and medals on my broad chest. Othello that shove devils into a vortex. Eyes yellow like the great owl. As my mic appears from out of gray clouds, my verse heard in rave sounds and frequencies of high pitches. Hide in hieroglyphics, the lyrics is aged now. A sage found. How do I stay bound? Young with a face frown. I'm older with grace. On my shoulders go plates. I went from headaches, but now on my head is where they place crowns. Caution when walking on my stage with your sacred grounds.
Anywhere our feet touch become sacred grounds. See us walking over clouds wearing flaming crowns. If you ain't speaking with love, it's just a waste of sound. Sacred ground, laid it down, builders of the ancient mounds. Anywhere our feet touch become sacred ground. See us walking over clouds wearing flaming crowns. If you ain't speaking with love, it's just a waste of sound. Sacred ground, laid it down, builders of the ancient mounds. Lips of death kissed me and it died right before me. See, they say the Grim Reaper took his eyes when he saw me free. They need me like breath, though they cried and ignored me. So ironic, knew I was the most high as a shorty. Trees tried to record me in their rings, years of extra Lakers. Why y'all don't see that every tree's a stack of record players? Nectar mayor, nexus maker, killers on our best behavior. They say your next friend could also be your next betrayer. Magic trick, 3 eyes that saw me in half. I'm illustrating, brilliant, raving, spoken, taught me the math. Now it's all I see, thought I did. A seraphim that shared honeydew, melanin with the Z hive that's swarming me. They rhyme and it's boring me to dime. Be the glory, he's Allah's favorite suit. I arrived when he wore me, God. Body in the cleaners, had a stellium in Virgo. Kid adrenochrome sippers, melatonin into Merlot. Flying over New Jeru, I saw a giant priest rhyming on beats in a circle, playing chess with all the boroughs. I said I got next, sat on Barican, dropping words, snow like ashes. Serapis, Caraxes, we played some worlds ago. I reached my jersey pieces from Monopoly and AC. Computer hacked the saxophone, calling music to play me. To learn your pattern, son, your KP. Where should I move my next? Word horse, jumpkin' JC, or is that move smart? I sparked the LEO with ideas to build a new arc. The move is nights falling, cause his curtains made the room dark. I'm serving turns to blow to level the playing field. From owners to renting, the kingdom will never kneel. From Brooklyn to Guillotine neck, protect your shoulder mug. Upon his head he wore a T-set. I spit a soldier's blood, the mad Maga hand of the dagger is still liquid. Watch it on cam, did in slow motion, it's still missing. The Knights of Elves cut off their legs and still kick the globe back to the subconscious mind where it existed. Bishop coming at an angle but witty, maybe he missed it. Spot the rook coming trying to take the Queen Elizabeth. Swept the pieces off the glass roof, watch her slow breaking ozone layers. Once connected to the turbo deep, they trying to figure out how I cut them with a steel sword. And though I danced across the ceiling, they was still floored. Skilled at war, though I became human, I was still the Lord. Right until my name became huger than a billboard. I almost cracked the firmament, yeah, with just the surface below. While I was in the sky, breakdancing as the earth was rotating in the circle. I created an inferno. My breath across the glass wrote my name into the words glow. Head spinning on the ceiling like iguanas, it's the lizard ill. Nothing ever happened, if it's all a dream, it isn't real. Pictures in your image real, lightning that I get to wheel. Grip the wheel, whip a pill, bananas when I drove off. Grasping with the spoke speak, magic on the throne seat. I'm faster like I don't eat, magic when our souls cross. Say the future limits you, traveling with no peak. Hide and seek the time I sneak back again, but don't peek. I saw myself counting on the map again, a stone sheik. For many kings vanished, cause their character was so weak. Collab with God until we slay the dragon on its own beat. Out the lid, on this pot they battling with no heat. Without my hands I caught a glimpse, then married it with cold feet. I walked on thin ice and melted half until there's no sheet. The Matrix figure skater, when it battling, yo, hopefully the greatest figures cater to the math magician, don't cheat. But what if no one can see us? No squares to hold and keep us. No board and no chess box, just astronosis, Jesus. We just played each other's music, it controlled the pieces. Humans on the sidewalk, squares, planet psychokinesis. Every move connects fate and empty heads and neck weight. Santos and priests in Australia, we talk to plant ghosts. Created
like money together. Now that's a checkmate.
Made the devil eat his heart out from off his breastplate.
I know my sacred rights when I write. Who am I to judge? I'm in my pen tonight. I got booked in the pages with blue bars in. I started doing the sentence and finish at the margin. My mind tried to escape, but I'm the correctional garden. Max in the mental state, full of gems while I'm jogging. Using words and terms till I serve my turn. On my brain cell form until a bell's bond. Recording while I'm self-rewarding. Like I spit 3 autumns. When I release a masterpiece just talking. That's how I get when I'm zoning. Just flowing. I make the listener a prisoner of the moment. The old face was abolished, reshaped and polished. Graduate from college, move to different states. The same people that hate make the dollar. Leonardo da Vinci envy. Cathedral cardinals were busy throughout the cities of Italy. The evil part of the history and mystery. Replace the people dark as the pygmy. Eventually, Michelangelo and Bible radicals handed gold by the Pope from that century to cover art immensely, intentionally. To dark ages from arcade, from rock paintings who started language, charts and data, tribal marks invaders, before titles and parts of Asia. The heart was nature, Africa was far ancient. Older periods, stars Sirius over pyramids, walls with cobra images. Rituals were open the mouths of mummies. Or biblical, how to rip a crowd for money. Identical, beneath the clouds of countries. Subliminal, one wears the crown is chubby. While we hungry, they ugly and frowned upon me. Look down on us, but count on us, and our growling tummies. Arrest the devil, read him his rights, eat him might. In the courts of the cross, the Lord's jury seated Christ. And the 2 witnesses since Genesis. Bringing the devil as God prisoner. The job for the minister, persecute him. Then drag him to the chair to execute him. He tries to bribe you, stone him with Bibles. Give thanks to the Lord for he is good. A million saints with their swords to the devil's hood. Metal hooves, stand in heaven where I never stood. Only in hell, music and spells. Magic only several could. Before religions, oral traditions. Total transitions, Dogons, Egyptians. Both arms are risen, the boat gone and drifting. Let's roll on depiction, let's roll on subscriptions. Snowstorms on Christians. Black magic and sorcery. Mathematics, bad habits, horrors that I see. Dialogue. Giving honor and all glory, thankful and painful during long sufferings, calm with storms hovering, protected by my guardian angels. Their lower and their upper wings are covering, for soul restructuring. I'm like Job recovering, loosen all the knots and the cluttering till I'm filled with coloring. My life's a book with crayons or spray on. Our legs and arms are bronze from the Amazon, lost tribes in Babylon. North skies we sung a song, sweet chariots, then we carried on. We came from the nebula as settlers. We came here to plant grain, then explain the weather. The 10 spirits of the Sephiroths, their attributes and appearance. 10, this is the beginning. The hot ones like the chakra transcendent. Our demeanors in Vina, in its likeness in its image. The nexus dot like my eye, the astronaut on the ziggurat. Comet rocks past the equinox. Cast it on my headdress. The space cadet, that's the message. Then Gavura like Suma, then Teferi, then a tea beverage. Connect with comedics, genetics and deep merits. Next up is next suck. After it's hold in your soul. The Malkut Tao book. Weed is Nubian, brown kush. Take away the image you saw, now look. Jacob vengeance on Esau, his crown took. Before the Platos and the Aristotles, in days of old, those were pharaoh novels. And dialogue, and dialogue, dialogue, and dialogue, dialogue, and dialogue, and dialogue, dialogue.
Come with actions from a praxis, every tree is gone dialogue. Become paper for my reasoning and dialogue. Rhythmic, big applause to the lion god. Round of shakes, mountains, make the sounds can make the giants nod. Mayan guard, zodiac clocks made of compliant cogs. Move barbarians, medicines from a psychic frog. Hallucination equations lost in vagina bar. They all bow when I walk into the highest lodge. Climbed out the pupil in the all-seeing iris rods. Vivid third eye massage. Flying pigs high up the hog. While they hoarding, I'm boarding the next astral plane. The wheel turns, but I never seen its axis change. The same script, just the actors in the apple frame. While we giving different roles written just to act the same. And clearly puking masses flame. Who could reenact the same? That's a shame. Planets rotating as the math explains. Shed my skin, left a million bodies on the path I came. Came up on myself and got away, but look what that became. Master brain, God releases science when I ask for rain. Master brain, if you don't have a name, you don't have an aim. In and out this world so many times, still I haven't came. I can see the next me, seen through galactic frames. 7 keys, 5 degrees, demons on our path get slain. Royal priesthood, our reputation got them scared to death. Devils caught wind of us approaching, they give up their breath. Treasure keep a century, either season with time spice. I ate a clock and defecated minutes from my hindsight. I took the 7 vows and went from infinite to finite. He's in the days, but he only entered it to finite. Looking at my chest, now she got interest in the finite. Talisman, tallest man, the ignorant divine height. Body, all the Gnostics knew their wisdom's is divine right. Profound magic of a master at the round tablet. Heaven's real meal, not immortal from the ground addict. Holy evidence, open portals in my crown addict. Special spectators took the spirit world around back. The wide knows like wide know is ignorance bliss. But it's all mirage, vanished with one flick of my wrist. Took a picture of my watch like it didn't exist. Photo of my photons from the mystic abyss. Serpents with a hawk face, circus in my thoughts race. Knew my Pegasus would be the quickest at the horse race. Spearhead the mirror fed me visions of the Lord's face. Arab in the abracadabra, hot rockadabra. Zigzag, zodiac killer, the next massacre.